So I think the rosters tonight shall be on cool team name pending. It will be Scouts, Crow Dog and Sloth, Roma, Mundane, Pocket, Degree Hunter, Demo, Cobra, and Medic Rocky Road. And on the other side, it will be on the players that were left behind. Scouts will be Exquisite and RR Lucky, Roma, Diesel, Pocket, Cool Dad, Demo, Schlanky or Schmoko, and Medic will be center.
Very good.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like RR Lucky was playing Soldier most of the season.
Pocket, he was.
Yeah, he was playing Pocket. So,
That's interesting that they're switching it up for like the biggest game of the season.
Yeah, I mean, like such a late switch up, and I'm not sure like how's it going to work out. It could do really well, it could destroy the whole team. But I'm very interested to see.
I'm kind of curious if that's a case of just overthinking on Lucky's part, because he's a super competitive guy, and as a team captain, he's always looking for those advantages for his team. But sometimes I feel like going into a game like this, last game of the season, you just got to do what's been working the entire season, and quite honestly, it has been working. They're top of open, they're in the grand finals, so switching it up, switching classes and switching roles, lineups, what have you, going into this last game, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, look, I think, in my opinion, Cool Dad is a very talented player. He's got the DM, he's got the brains. However, at this such late stage, switching his whole roster, Lucky from going Pocket main calling to Pocket Scout, this could cost them. I'm not sure, really.
It's interesting to note as well that Exquisite was main calling on Pocket Scout for most of the season, while RR Lucky was playing Pocket Soldier. So now he's supposedly going to be doing the calling while he's playing Pocket Scout. So I'm not sure how that's going to pan out as well. I'm not sure whether he has much experience main calling at all or anything.
Yeah, and even on the other side, I know Degree Hunter and Rocky Road both can main call, so I'm kind of interested to see, who main calls and who has the better calling here. I've been in the comms of the players that are left behind before, and their comms have been messy before, but however, they've cleared up a bit. So I'm very interested to see if the coordination's there.
I honestly think maybe left has probably better comms or maybe smarter players or something like that. They might have some little advantage, but some of the other team have good DM as well. So I mean, it's a pretty heavy DM map.
Again, I think on the first map it's just gonna be all DM. Whoever has better aim here will probably win.
Yeah, that's product in general though. It's always just gonna be a big DM fest.
I'm unsure of the demo skills on both teams, so I can't really comment on that.
In my professional opinion, I'd say both are very equal. Both have got the DM and both have got brain.
Yeah, Schlanky's a pretty accomplished demo. I think he's done very well this season.
Very consistent on Schlanky. We haven't seen him do bad this season.
And then Cobra's got super good pipes. His pipes are deadly. The thing is, I find with Cobra is that he has to have a solid team around him, sort of dictating what to do, because he just is maybe lacking that killer game sense that would bring him into the next level of demos, shall we say.
So
but
he's
even
obviously not a main caller.
Yeah, he's not a main caller. He has to have someone doing the main calling for him. But even then, if he's got that around him and he's able to get off consistent damage, he can be pretty bloody deadly.
Yeah, and on the cool team name pending, their team is very experienced. Obviously playing Inter Soldier for a couple of seasons now. Rocky Road winning Open twice.
Greek didn't play Inter, by the way, sorry.
He played Plan Z, didn't he?
He roster Road.
Nah, it's the same thing.
He has the badge, so he has the proof.
There we go. I know Crowdog has been around forever as well. I'm not sure how much competitive experience he has. I know he's done a lot of Highlander and maybe sixes back in the day, but having played with him and against him a couple times, he's both experienced as far as game sense goes, and his hit scan is pretty deadly too. So look out for him to be maybe a sneaky player this game.
Yeah, something to note also with Cobra, he's been playing Scout for like the past 3 seasons, and he made this demo change just this season. So I kind of see, like, I want to see, will his lack of experience on demo beat Schlanky's obviously very good experience demo?
So I think we're going to go live in a few minutes as well. So just sort of waiting for the STV to catch up.
I think another thing to notice is of the two teams, because we all, as much as we don't like to admit it, I think tilting is actually a really big factor in the game. But I'll say that because we are going live right now. How good is that, folks? Open Grand Finals ozfortress action happening right now.
So I'm gonna watch Cobra this first mid, watch the demo and see what he does.
No snipers on each side.
Cobra doing a lot of early damage there, so he sticked off a soldier and got a few pipes under Cool Dad when he tried to jump forward. So it looks like red team just sort of gonna chill off, try and keep their med alive, go back to spawn, probably do a sack wave or something while they build.
Shoot 2 kills from Cobra that mid.
Pretty decent mid from Cobra. Do you want to talk about that, Moraz?
I'd like to say how he instantly sticks off 2 players, pipes 1 and sticky kills the other. That instantly won them the mid. And after the other damage, Sloth literally walks forward and kills something. Perfect mid from Cobra and Sloth.
So it looks like Cool Dad sacks in there and goes for the med, but gets picked off by Sloth before he can get in.
It's a 4-man sack.
Schlanky goes down as well.
4-man sack, Rocky Road lives on 32 health, no force.
He sacked 4 players to no avail, so this is going to be pretty much even now, since they don't have any forward ground, they're not forward holding or anything. Both teams have Uber. So it looks like they're going to try to push up left side here. RR's trying to get Scout out and get a little bit more damage here, pushing their soldiers back. Both Scouts aggro. Exquisite goes down, pushing from the right side concrete there. Cool Dad jumps forward, picks up that demo, it's going to be a good pick.
Good pick.
Cobra and Crodad both go down.
Schlanky doing some good damage from the combo there while his team walks forward. And looks like blue team's Uber is going to come out, red team pops at the same time. So they're both doing a 2-man Uber, so it's going to be pretty much evens.
Diesel's behind though, Diesel's behind. Diesel's he's jumped back.
Yes, Centaur's going to go down from Greek as well.
Just dropped.
Oh my, yeah, that's not good at all. Oh, Cool
Dad's about to die.
Running away with the escape plan.
Oh, and but a Greek mark gun.
It's like Cobra's on point, just spamming pipes at Exquisite in the air, just trying to kill the medic. Try and make it as even as they can, but neither team.
They do a 4-man sack.
So opting to just go back to that. Mundane also hiding in the little room before grass there as well. Oh, it looks like red team has a spy as well.
Exquisite's on spy. I'm gonna spec him, see what's going on here.
The fabled Highlander main. Oh, so blue team's med does go down in the sack there though, so I don't know what Exquisite's gonna do, but
he gets Cobra.
Huge frag moment there. Excellent play there by Exquisite. Absolutely fantastic. And he's gonna cap the point here for absolutely free. Is he gonna get the soldier here? He doesn't. Revolver stalls him though, that's a new one. So Schlanky and his team are going to push in from Cliff here. They're going to take the rest of the cap. So red team's at a pretty big advantage here. They have full ads, so I think cool team name's probably just going to go for a full another sack wave here and see what they can get. So Mundane was trying to spam from concrete there. I was trying to get an angle off that little roof, but didn't seem to get anything. Just spamming rockets at Cool Dad, both just trading rockets, but nothing happened. So it looks like they're trying to, blue team is trying to move forward here. They're just sort of poking in around China and seeing what they can get. Sloth is sort of working around grass and that with his soldier. They might get Cool Dad here. Yeah, and Sloth picks up Cool Dad there. Because he gets bounced away by Mundane. So pretty much even Ubers. Blue team's going to have in a few seconds now. So I think they might try push while they have a pick. Oh, Diesel trades that scout out, so slight ad for red team for a few seconds. But really hesitant to do anything though. Blue team has 47 seconds left on the clock, while red team has it capped with 120. Looks like they're going to use here as well.
Yeah, blue's used.
They don't even get the force out by the looks of it either. Rocky Road's trying to stay alive. Dies to the soldier there as well, so that's not looking very good at all for them.
Yeah, red has recovered very well after the initial first mid fight. It kind of looked like it was gonna go all south for them, but you know, now they've started to get their foot in the game, you know, and they're doing really well.
Looks like
Centaur's just
Centaur
popped his Uber, you know, and they're gonna re-secure this point.
Blue team was really just sort of hesitant to do anything there, so they just stood in the corner and got bombed. Well, red team had Uber for like nearly 2 minutes before they even used it. But both teams trading players, trying to cap the point. So red team's gonna have to retreat because they've lost most of their team. Blue team has about 20 ad if they hard build it out.
40 seconds to 24. This is looking really good now.
Yeah, it's very tight.
And they brought it back. This was a huge advantage for blue, and red brought it back so far. This is so good.
Looks like Diesel's in trying to work a pick on the medic. Doesn't get anything, but Schlanky does come in.
They get the force out. They get the force
This is
out.
great. This is really good for them.
But and then Exquisite drops two players, Greek and Cobra.
That's pretty big. His team might be able to come in now as soon as they have full ad, but they're gonna have to go in really quick. It's like the front of this group is gonna be RR.
Exquisite.
They use in, but they don't use it on anyone. They're not actually capping the point here.
All blue have to do, guys, is re-push now, and it's around for them. Red, do they get the cap? If
They're
one
at a pretty
person
big
feeds, it's all over.
RR's sort of a bit forward here, so I'm not sure if he's gonna get called out by Cobra, but...
Diesel jumps in. Diesel dies. Oh no, this is not good for them.
Cool Dad's in as well, and he dies as well.
Two players feeding from red.
Their medic is really low though.
Nice, they're just one dead. Oh, the Uber.
Oh, they get the Uber out too.
Good kills, but red team wipes, so it's gonna be first round of the series going to blue team.
That was very close too. It's a good first round.
From simple mistakes from blue, like they didn't. Simple mistakes from red. Sorry, they didn't have to feed two soldiers. They just had to hold point, wait for them to come into them, then they can jump the soldier.
They had no reason to feed while they were on ad as well.
Yeah.
So it looks like Cool Dad's gonna try to jump up left rock and get in a position to spam that demo early. They're getting actually good damage onto their demo there. Hits two nice rockets.
Schlanky, 30 health currently. Good damage from Cobra. Reek's also on 60 health.
Piping at the moment.
Mundane goes down.
So even
Schlanky has Cobra. Schlanky gets Cobra. That's a huge pick.
That's a massive pick.
And a scout pipe as well. Schlanky going insane currently.
Crodat goes down. Blues lost a lot of players here.
Schlanky jumps though. They're looking for a forward hold actually.
That was a bit of a misplay there from Cobra. So he sort of walked forward from the right there, just spamming pipes, not hitting anything, whereas Schlanky was putting out pretty decent damage for most of the mid with stickies. But Cobra just kept spamming and reloading pipes.
Currently
really
forward holding, and they all want to push through Cliff, but they can't because Schlanky's stickies. They're looking through go main now.
So it looks like they opt to rotate the grass at the moment, so their Uber's coming grass. They don't have a pyro to clear it out, and they're all just getting spammed out in the choke as they stand there and sort of deliberating on what they're going to do. And looks like they opt to go cliffside.
They can't get through. They're going to have to push a pyro or something, but they get through main. Can they force the medic here? This is the real question here.
Come up to
They get out for free, nearly, just
Rocky
and then
Road
two
drops.
players
Rocky
get
Road
dropped.
drops,
Rocky
guys.
Road drops.
Rocky Road and Greek drop, huge. And there's Schlanky, insane pipes on Mundane, one little air pipe there and a side pipe.
Super big misplay from Blue.
However,
Schlanky's just cleaning up today.
yeah, this is an amazing game from
Crodat
Schlanky
too.
already. Mundane's on Spy, however. But Lucky's also... Oh, Lucky's just checking. Lucky might know they're on Spy now. This is pretty good for them, actually. Good call from Lucky there. Cooldown
big red
jumps.
team maybe is gonna
They've
come out.
popped Uber.
Solo Uber from Cooldown.
Oh, those are Schlenky solo.
Cooldown's behind. Cooldown's on Cobra currently. Can it Cooldown gets Cobra, huge pick. However, he does die himself from the scout.
It looks like Mundane, the spy, is going back to spawn.
He's going back to spawn, yeah.
Yeah, coming back out as Soldier.
Oh,
Wasn't really getting anything there.
Red are down currently 3 right now. They need to play a bit defensive here because if Blue push through, but Crow Dog feeds through. Exquisite's super hurt on the point. Exquisite goes down as well. Greek looking to jump now, looking for a bit of heals, and he's about to jump. Yep, here comes the jump from Greek. The Mark Gardener's out, but nothing from the Mark Gardener.
So it's like, you're gonna go for a sack wave, or are they just building in small moments? Pretty much evens.
Looks like they're just building.
Possibly going to be a
Push
4-man
out of the
sack here,
team.
though.
I don't think they're gonna.
Who
Alright.
has... It's even right now. Actually, no. Yeah, it's even right now.
It's
so
even
they're going to have to
snap.
do a 4-man sack. And the 4-man sack's coming out. Nothing yet. One Dane goes down, though. However, nothing on Rocky Road.
Greek jumping around
Rocky
from
Road
Market
surviving on 100 health. Barely enough damage on him to get a force. However, Red do have only 45 seconds left. That's tons of time. They have time. All they need is this force and they can push back through. Drain the time and the round's theirs.
And Blue's holding very passively, so Red can really just walk in if they really feel
they
like
don't
it.
have to, they don't have to do a 4-man sack here. They can literally just walk in. Nice airshot from Greek onto Diesel, and he goes down. But
Blue
Rocky
team
Road
is
is
The Uber
forced.
does get forced out here too. So now Blue's gonna have a big, or Red's gonna have a big, massive advantage, and it'll be interesting to see how they take this in.
This is really good for Red right now. 40 seconds left. They have the 100% Uber. Cobra has a couple of traps, so
Blue team's
all
not
they need to do
taking
is
any
play
ground
clock.
at all though.
Yeah, they're just giving up that that entry points all for free. Although Mundane is behind, he has eyes on the medic, and Centaur does get forced. That was a good play by Mundane.
Schlenky jumps
They get
forward
two
and nearly
picks on
gonna
the-
catch the demo there,
Lucky,
but
Lucky does go down their pocket scout. They get the point now. Cooldown goes down. However, they do get Cobra. That's an insane pick right now. This
Rocky's
will
about
drop
to
at
have an
least
issue.
15 seconds from them. But they're grinding on Cliff. Rocky Road's on 90% and the Centaur's only on 40. This is really good right now. All Ready to do is let them have the point and then come back in. Just make sure they get the Uber now. They're already on 62%. This is looking really
Mundane
good.
goes down.
One player feeding already.
Scouts forwarding on Centaur. And
But he doesn't get
Korok's
him.
gonna go down.
Blue 2 down right now with only 11 seconds. They cannot be risking to feed anyone. Red need to push back
Looks
through
like
to not let them have
Centaur's
this
gonna
point.
get Uber here in time
Good
too.
jump from Diesel. Really good jump from Diesel.
Now Centaur has, and they're just gonna use right into him.
Yep, just
I
as long
was
as they get
chasing
this
the
point.
demo down at the moment, but
The medic goes down, guys. The medic goes down.
Cobra
This
goes
is,
down.
this is an easy round
Gets
for Red.
the
They
medic
cannot
and
screw
demo.
this one up.
Blue team's gonna desperately try to jump forward and get something, but
But there's only
They get
2
a
up
lot,
on
they
Blue.
get
they
three
It's
players.
so
actually
good.
trade
And
out.
Diesel
But
gets another one. It's only 1 up on Green. Oh, an insane air
Oh,
shot
the
from Diesel.
fat air shot by Diesel.
This is huge.
This is gonna
Insane
be,
not
play.
this is
even
gonna be a
enough
round
This
for
just
Red,
wins
I'm
them the
gonna assume.
round. Awesome stuff, guys.
GG easy, I believe the kids say.
so this is looking 1-1 between CTNP and Left. Oh, cool team name.
Already super close already, like you guys called it.
Yeah, it's a very tight
This is
series.
really going to be to whoever feeds more.
So Cobra using his sticks early here instead of the pipes, but he doesn't seem to be doing a ton of damage. He's just shooting at the demo, which probably isn't the wisest decision, but he's
Kodak
really
jumps.
forward here. He's probably
Kodak
gonna get
gets
killed.
Kodak
Kodak
gets
Road.
Rocky Road. Kodak gets Rocky Road. That's a big pick early on in this mid fight.
Absolute
In
perfect
fact,
jump
that
from
is
Kodak.
the pick.
Centaur just needs to live here. Centaur cannot die here. Centaur's on 40 health and the soldier's jumping. Centaur can get back. Centaur gets the pack, he's full. He has cooldown with him now. Okay, Centaur's on 80% right now. And Rocky
Oof.
Road's on 17. All they need to do is recap, get this point, and then grind down the time.
So they have about 60%.
One soldier
now.
feeds already. Mundane goes down straight away. This is so good for. But
And
Centaur
Centaur
drops
dropped
down,
their
Centaur
Uber as
though, he
well.
drops.
Greek just spammed him out there, but Cobra is actually getting a few kills with stickies here. But they're monging in for Rocky Road, but are they going to get him?
Diesel. Nothing
And he stays
off Diesel.
alive.
He gets sloth though. He does get sloth. It's a fine pick from Diesel. Is that a
So
spy?
it's a
From
60
Exquisite?
out.
It's the Exquisite spy.
This is. Anything is possible.
Get back on the spy cam.
Spy cam, spy cam.
Spy cam. Spy cam.
Exquisite really needs to get this mid. This could be a crucial pick for the round. He's behind
Nobody's-
Diesel. He's behind, and he gets.
And it gets
And
the
it's
match. He
Scout.
gets sloth.
And a
He
scout.
gets crow dog.
Insane
Ah.
3k from Exquisite. Are you kidding me?
Time to call up Mr. X Teen, top 10 TF2 plays of the month.
Someone click
Yeah.
that insanity from Exquisite.
So that's really going to shift the
Massive
favor
plays.
huge. So this is like full ad for them right now. And blue team doesn't even have the point.
Centaur's gonna go down though. The bomb comes in and just drops him.
That was-
So red
Cooldown gets
is
Rocky
gonna
Road,
get
and he
the
gets a
point.
scout. Cooldown's up and off this game. This is insane. Cooldown's behind, almost gets the air shot. on Cobra,
Massive
though.
plays.
Does go down, but Centaur is up now.
So much crazy stuff happening right now, but that was a really big misplay by red team there. They tried to play ad, but they all just walked forward and died instead of playing heals.
Both
So
teams
crazy the
are
HUD
just
can't handle it.
constantly feeding
Looks like there's a bit of
plays.
diesel lag. But relatively even Ubers here with red team taking the point, sort of stabilizing. Blue team trying to walk forward,
Yeah, just
trying to find a
spamming.
way to pinch in. Sloth
Centaur
looking forward.
with about a
Mundane gets
20
picked off by Exquisite though. Sloth trades it
Oh,
out. for
Centaur
another
with a
player.
big serve.
Centaur on 20% ad right now. If they use this ad
Rocky
and get
on
Rocky Road,
10
this could be
HP
winning the
though.
round. Rocky Road stopped healing, but Centaur's in spawn. They
It
need
looks
to
like they're
grind.
just
It's
gonna
about a 20
grind
round.
it out.
They need to jump their demo in and get that medic. This could win them the round. They have a 1 minute difference. They need this pick. But they're going now, but Rocky Road's gonna get his Uber before they come. They're grinding hard. It's not enough.
Diesel puts a
I think
nice
they're gonna
rest
start
boost
aggressing
down,
off point.
but both
Bodog
teams
goes
Uber's gonna
down.
come
Ubers
out, but
are traded.
Greek
trying to go
Budak's
for
gonna
another
go down.
one.
Sloth goes down.
Greek's
Greek
on the
good
demo.
angle to spam on the demo.
Nice.
Rocky
Gets
Road
Schlenky.
goes down. Big
What
pipe
an
by
insane
Schlenky.
pick from Schlenky. Diesel jumps in for the demo. Nothing yet. Diesel just looks at the demo, leaves him for a scout. And the demo leaves.
I think a red team might be able to point
Cobra
here,
gets
but
out. But Soldier's on center. He gets center. He needs and
Centaur
a
dies
nice
here.
rocket from
Only-
Greek. A huge pick from Greek. This just
only
could
20
win them the
seconds
round
left
now.
on the cap, but they
They haven't capped either.
And there's the
20.
point.
20 seconds to 1 minute
That's not a
50.
lot.
This is a huge difference. They need these picks. They need to get this point ASAP. They need to hold it. And they need to not feed any plays right now. This is crucial for Red Team.
basically even Ubers, but blue
But
team's sort of
Cobra is
working their way
getting
forward.
so much ground. Look at it. And one it feeds. Cobra is getting so much ground on him. Diesel's onto the left. Diesel's about to jump.
Cobra has a nice
Diesel
pipe on
jumps.
cool dive then.
Diesel gets Rocky Road. Huge pick from Diesel. However, 10 seconds left. They can't afford to feed any more players. They need to win this. And it's a 1v2 on Scout. It's all unlucky. It's all unlucky now, but the Scout goes down. But Exquisite's here. Exquisite comes to save the day. Need to hold
Big
this round for
Exquisite.
1 minute 37. But can they? Schlenky's in.
They're
Schlenky's
gonna
in.
get the point here.
Cavalry has arrived, guys. Schlenky's in. Nice dodge
And then
from Centaur.
Centaur's
And there's a demo
being
on
forwarded by
Centaur.
the demo.
Nice.
Demo's
picks
gonna
from
go down.
Exquisite.
Cobra's dead.
Huge Exquisite clutch right there, guys.
They turn that
Schlenky
around
jumped.
fairly
Schlenky's on
convincingly.
cliff. Schlenky's literally forward holding. On such a crucial time, can he be forward holding here? This is the question. If he dies, they lose the round. But they have a sniper. Greek is on sniper. Greek gets a soldier. Huge pick
Gets
from
Diesel. Massive.
Greek. This could lose in the round. This could lose in the round. One more pick and that's gone. It's all over.
Blue still has a
They're
big,
looking
or
to push
Red
through
still
cliff.
has
And
the Uber
Mundane
ad.
gets through cliff. Mundane gets through cliff. There's a scout shooting. Nice air fight from
Ooh.
Schlenky.
Big Schlenky.
You're gonna walk in here and he gets the Uber out, but the demo is gonna get
Greek's
dropped
gonna
Greek's
take
up
down
cooled out as well.
Cooldown, and
Greek's making
Schlanky's
space,
gonna die
Greek's
here
making
too.
insane rockets from Greek onto the scouts. He's making so much space, and they force the Uber.
Ubers are
30
popped
seconds
out.
left. No one can feed. It's a 4v4, guys. No one can feed. Oh, but the scouts caught out. The scouts caught out. Oh no.
Centaur's gonna track back. He's behind his rock. Escapes with
Excuser
his
gets out.
life.
And nice. And Excuser's gonna get the soldier
Is
as
he
well, I'm
gonna-
guessing.
He gets a soldier as well. On 20 HP.
Absolutely
Big
popping off as
serves.
well. Every play on this server is going huge, guys, today. This is insane.
Kodak gets Rocky Road. Oh, beautiful play right there.
But oh no. 4 players down on the red side. It's looking like it's over. If Schlanky touches a fat 4K, but I don't know if he can because Greek's on him. Huge stickies
Ooh.
from Schlanky. But Schlanky goes down.
Centaur's gonna go down
Looks
here.
like it's over. What a fight from Red though. Bring it back
Another
from 1
close
minute
round.
37. Insane.
See, this is what I was talking about in the pre-game. Like, this game, the only thing that's going to decide it is, like, who makes more dumb mistakes. Like you're
And you're
saying, Oz,
exactly
players
correct.
are just feeding in.
You're exactly correct, yeah. Any player that feeds, they literally have a chance of losing their team the round. Nice damage from Cooldown straight away. Cooldown's looking to jump. Cooldown jumps right into the demo. Nice pipe on the demo. Pipe, rocket. But Cobra, insane dicky. Cobra's just won them the mid.
Those are really good damage from Schlanky
Every
though.
player on the server really
Rocky
putting
Road's
200% in.
super damaged.
Rocky Road's 31 health. All they need is 1 rocket on 1 stick. Crodog as well, 20 health. The red side is damaged. Not blue, red side, blue side. Rocky Road's still on 42 health. Mundane have so much high ground though. But he's getting spammed. He's on 50 health. He's backing out. Exquisite getting this ground. He's edging the cap right now. This is great from Exquisite. He needs to keep edging this cap. This is an insta cap for them if they keep edging.
So Cooldown jumps behind as well.
And
But
they
he does
force
jump
the
back.
Blue
Uber.
does
This
get
is
forced
perfect.
here. And then Red pops stairs off, back into him.
Oh, Cobra almost dropping Lucky in that Uber with some nice pipe. But they need this soldier. They need this.
Red's dropped a couple players here.
Nice pipe from Cobra, and Centaur goes down to Monday. Cobra really showing us that experience doesn't matter because he's popping off this game. And they're all in spawn right now. Rocky Road on 50% and Centaur looking on a nice 11. They need to get this 4-man as soon as Rocky Road gets the super, or they can just take this push straight through.
Yeah, Centaur's coming out
Cooldown's
with
in,
them.
Cooldown's in, nice space from Cooldown, a bit of damage, but it's not enough. He goes down. Mundane currently on 50 health. And Schlanky spamming this soldier down. This soldier might die from Schlanky's nice pipe. But Diesel's on the right. He's on 130. He's looking at possibly jump. Cooldown does a nice
Mundane
fast
goes
jump.
down.
Cooldown with Diesel on the right. They both can jump here and literally get 2 players. But one soldier jumps and Greek.
Oh,
Greek gets a nice rocket.
Rocky Road
but
goes down.
It's a
Full
wipe.
wipe
It's a fat
here.
wipe. Get
Full
this forward
wipe.
hold. They need this forward hold, guys, ASAP.
It's interesting, you haven't really seen a lot of forward holds this game. You've seen it a couple times from the players that were left behind, but as far as cool team name pending's concerned, every time they've had mid, they've
They've
just
been
been
too
very
hesitant.
passive with it.
And they keep
You know?
breaking through these forward holds through the middle. Just simple mistakes. Mundane is on spot over now.
Spy,
He's currently
Soldier in
behind.
there
okay.
as well.
Mundane's
does
currently
die
behind the
though.
medic. This is looking
Schlanky
so
with a
good.
nice pipe
But
onto the Kruger.
no.
Mundane
Lucky.
goes down.
And they're 4 down, guys. What an insane pick.
4 down.
I
Really
don't
good
know how-
pipes from Schlanky there. Well, one of the soldiers tried to jump, and
Again,
Scout
simple
ran through
mistake.
his trap, and he just 180 piped him there.
Simple mistakes from Blue. Like, dying four players in a forward hold is not good. They're cutting down this time quickly. They're already almost catching up. You're trying to break through main currently. Diesel 21 health. Mundane takes a trade with
Diesel
Diesel.
goes down.
And this 4v4, they need to back out now. They cannot forward hold anymore. 4v4, they can't take these risks.
So
Cobra
Blue team
is
is gonna
getting...
have Uber here though.
Oh, but they fade one. This is bad. They need to back out now.
Schlanky
Schlanky
is
backs
gonna
out.
get out.
Good job from Schlanky.
Exquisite checking a soldier before
Guys,
he can even
against,
jump. Might
they
even be able
beat
to
them
pick
in
him now.
time. Really good from Red. They're beating them in time now. This is so good.
Oh, huge rocket from Diesel there actually. Mundane trying to jump in. Another soldier jumping in on the demo, on red team's demo. He can be able
The
to
Schlanky's
get-
Ubers
good
are
out.
going to be
Schlanky's
traded
good
out here.
Nice pick from Greek, getting Schlanky. This
Red
is
dropped
a
and
3
Diesel
players
as well.
here. And looks like Red's gonna drop more players. Centaur just needs to get out of here if he's smart.
That was actually a good play from Diesel though.
And Centaur does go down. Greek was smartly hiding in a spot. Blue is going to take the point, but interesting to see. There's still no forward hold here. They're just very passive. Schlenke's going to go down in his bomb.
So excited there's going to be another sack wave for Uber. With Exquisite on Spy. High potential moment. The man with the hot dog on his head can do anything.
Hot dog of luck.
Ooh, nearly bumping the soldier in the spy. He's just going to work through concrete here while his soldier jumps in. He's got a good distraction, but his team is like losing time on the clock here. Most of his team's picked. And he's on the medic, getting a he just revolvers him while getting buffed. Absolute classic Exquisite moment. And he's still in. He's still alive.
He's still
125.
picked it up.
Is literally popping off.
Nobody is even looking for him right now.
But Cobra. Nice pipe from
Cobra
Cobra.
almost gets a pipe.
Almost getting me.
Still on the scout disguise.
And he's still alive.
Not looking.
And he almost gets Cobra. Can you get a nice fight from Cobra? Cobra's on 40 health.
They're going to come in here.
Cooldown and Schlenke both die. It's a 3v5 right now. This is not looking good. And another one dies. 3v3 now. Nice pickups from Red. And another soldier might die here. Nice! Nice serve from Lucky.
Sloth's forwarding, and then Sloth drops Centaur. So they don't have any heals here, though.
Absolutely.
They do have player ad, but no heal advantage.
Sloth with the most crucial pick right now, just to get it. 3 seconds on blue with 50 seconds on red. This is another super close round. Whoever makes more mistakes here, though, they're gonna have to cost it, and red cannot cost another round.
Diesel's actually holding really close on grass as well, but
Diesel
comes to main.
Diesel needs to get out. If he feeds here, yeah, he's feeding.
He's dead, yeah.
Diesel really could not afford to die there, especially with 3 seconds on blue. That could just cost him the round. Greek coming with the mark gunner, nothing off the mark gunner. Cobra's on 50 health though right now. This is
Likely gets a good pick there.
They still haven't dealt with
a good
Greek.
Kills a demo.
Nice rockets from Mundane.
Centaur goes down here.
Exquisite also gets rocketed after he does kill Mundane for this.
They do have the point here, so if they bide their time, they might actually be able to hold this.
Now this Diesel can jump out of nowhere. Diesel does jump out of nowhere though, but he gets dropped.
Look how close of a round this is, but Blue do win the map. Very nice map from Blue.
Literally
yeah, very
down to
well
the
done.
Seconds. A lot closer than 3-1 would say.
I have a lot to comment on this map. Mostly, the main end, one team keeps feeding plays, and it's literally losing the round.
But yeah, like I said earlier in the game, you know, this map was just decided by whatever team was making more mistakes was going to lose the game. And you were seeing a lot of the times that even when Red had the point advantage, they were still feeding in players. And like as a result, you know, one player goes down, 2 players goes down, and then that just gives Blue basically a free ticket to say, hey, come on in, you know, you can fight this. And you know, as a result, you know, Blue does take the 3 rounds to Red's 1, but you know, it was a lot closer. Both maps, or every single round, went down to just mere seconds on the clock. So I think that bodes well. I think that really bodes well for the next map too. You know, because I know the last 2 maps that played in the first set of like semifinals, they both went to Golden Cap every single time. So it's going to be a really tight series. I think the viewers are in for a really good night at TF2.
And already to start off with Greek with 38 frags, they're giving Greek way too much space. He's getting this space and he's getting those frags. Even Sloth's cleaning up on all of Cobra's damage. So Schlenke also doing really well. 372 DPM from here. Exquisite. 376 DPM on Scout. 35 frags. He's absolutely popping up. Crucial spy picks on him as well.
7 spy kills.
Looking from the logs, the soldiers on red are feeding a bit too much. 29 deaths from Diesel and 34 from Cooldown. They're going to have to cut it down a little just next game, just to win. Have a really good game from both demos, and each scout on each team is doing their job, especially Sloth, 42 frag. Rocky Road and Center. Center only 11 hits and Rocky Road 13. They're getting the picks on Rocky Road, however, they're not getting other plays. Other players are cleaning them up constantly. It's all about feeding in this. And Red just fed a bit too many. Red was feeding the most crucial times, and that's why they lost this game, in my opinion.
Another thing I saw, like Schlanky was using his stickies pretty much the entire game, but Cobra was nearly always piping. And sometimes it worked for him and sometimes it wasn't. Like in situations where he should have had an easy advantage, where he should have been just like shooting 4 players with stickies, he was choosing to try and go for like flashy pipes, which wasn't really working in his favor some of the time.
Yeah, true. And looking from the heals, Rocky Road, 2,000 more heals. Schlanky getting 31% and Cobra on 27. Schlanky is getting the more damage, he's getting more heals. However, the soldiers, 12%, 11%, Greek getting a fat 20%.
I think blue team is probably, like, blue team is better at chasing the damage as well. Like, they're cleaning up more of the kills, where like Cobra, like on mids, is doing, like, from what I've seen, less damage than Schlanky, but blue's team is like better at chasing it and better at bombing off the damage. Where Schlanky is doing consistent damage, but it seems like not a lot of people are sort of chasing after it.
And Greek really is playing close with the combo. Like he is getting those 20% heals, but it's working out from 38 frags on Soldier on product. That's really, like, you know, you'll never see that. So he's doing great.
I mean, that was really just like a DM map though, so we'll see how this works out on the infamous Pug map process. Only slight more brain power needed for this one, but...
Predictions, guys?
I think it's going to be a team, like a map for left, honestly.
Yeah, I think on maps and just game modes where it requires more teamwork and more tactical nuance versus, I suppose, DM, I think that's where our Lucky's team really thrives. So I think they're going to have a much easier time on this map than they were Product. But even then, you know, on Product, they were having a good time. It was just mere seconds and silly mistakes that cost them the rounds.
Also,
so I'm gonna say that, yeah, I think the team that was left behind is gonna take the game.
I also to note one thing. Left did beat Cool Team Name Pending 4-0 on normal season in about, I think, week 5. So
is this with the same roster?
I believe it was without Cooldown, because I think Cooldown was on holidays. However,
yeah,
I'm still gonna call it. The players that left were behind, they're gonna win 4-1 this map. That's my call. Genuinely, I just think their scouts are gonna just pound this map. And Diesel is really good on this map. He does play it a lot. He's gonna do the fast bomb every mid, I'm guessing. He's gonna try and get that Cobra demo.
Yeah, I think you probably made the right prediction.
Really good roamer.
Yeah, really good rollouts from him. He's great at jumping, pro jumper.
10,000 hours in jump maps. That's how you do it, kids. That's how you win open. Shouldn't speak too soon. Nobody's won yet.
I predict Greek is going to use Marker Gardener first mid and try and hit the medic. That's my prediction, but yeah, I think this is going to be a team for the map for left. And we are going to go live here in a second as well. Or not. Or are we?
Who are you guys going to watch on this rollout?
We're
going to go live, but then we're not going to go live, but then we are going to go live, but really not.
Find out next episode. Yeah, I think I'll watch Schlanky this mid.
This mid is going to depend all on the soldiers, in my opinion. If Diesel does get Cobra on this mid, they will probably guarantee them the win. I'm going to watch Diesel on this one, definitely.
I'll watch Cobra, so we have somebody who's got eyes on blue.
Ripper.
I think, are we going live now? Nope, it's just still one team's readied up, the other one has not readied up.
Who hasn't readied up, sorry?
By the looks of it, blue team has not readied up.
Maybe a bit of a team talk on blue team. They need this round. They want this map so they can finish it off, get their open win.
And we are going to go live now. Got my eyes on the Cobra cram.
On the Diesel.
Cobra stuffs up his rollout. He doesn't get that initial early ramp slide.
Diesel with the fast rollout, but Cobra's not there. Diesel does get the. He doesn't actually get the pack. Diesel might feed. Nice shot from Diesel straight to the soldier. Diesel does die. That's a crucial pick from Crodog.
Both demos sort of messed up their rollouts there, but Schlanky's actually in a good position here. He's walking forward on the left side, good damage, and he has
Rocky
a
Road
scout
does
with him.
go down here from cooldown.
Huge pick
No
from cooldown.
heals. They're gonna sack for the
Cobra
med,
in IT right now.
and Centaur does escape. They don't get the med, but they
They
are
don't
getting
get the med,
bullied
but they're
out here.
cleaning everything. Huge comeback from blue team. They lose Rocky Road almost instantly. Now they might kill Centaur. No way Centaur lives.
Ah, Centaur.
Oh,
That's what happens when you main
insane
spy in
serves from
Highlander.
Centaur. Absolute huge. That's crucial. This is
Don't know
possibly
how
a
that
round
player was
turn.
allowed to live.
Was not allowed to happen. Blue literally just let
'Cause
him
it's
slip
open.
away.
Diesel's just going to waddle to the middle point and cap it by himself, while
Well-
blue team is hurrying to build Ubercharge on
They
second.
really do.
Yeah,
need to push
Red's
this
gonna
through.
have big Uber ad here.
I want to pull
they're
the
just gonna-
straight to last.
They're just gonna come into mid for free.
So I think they're just going to take this straight through a choke. Yeah, they're jumping
They've seen the
soldiers through,
traps. They've seen
making
the
room.
traps. They just need to jump the soldiers through.
Schlanky's
It's
just walking
fine.
forward for free. Great
The
trying
mark
to go
comes
for the
out.
mark now. Uber
They do
comes out.
pop the
Does
Uber.
force from the marker corner. That's a great pick. That's a great play from Greek actually.
They're not actually even going to be able to get anything because their team's already out door
Rocky
one by the time
Road,
they've used.
70% already from Rocky Road. This is great for them actually. But
They do
They
drop
fed
3
three-
players though.
There
four
are guys
players
in door one,
push through,
so
straight push through. All they need to do is push that.
Soldier's
They
already
lose.
in last, but Diesel
Yeah, there's
dies.
only-
Exquisite straight to the point while the demo's DMing, and it's going to be a quick first round
Easy
for
round.
players that
That
were
was
left
an
behind.
insane round from Centaur. Absolutely slipping away from the rest of it and winning in the round.
Such a quick
Yeah, I have
round.
no idea how he lived there. His amazing dodging abilities.
So Schlanky's going to be low and slow this minute. He's walking to mid on 80 HP. Ooh, Soldier jumping left right there. Diesel gets a pick on Mundane early,
Last
but does
pipe
get
from
traded
Cobra,
out by
straight to
Sloth.
Exquisite, and Exquisite goes down. Awesome damage from Cobra already. Cobra is literally destroying everything. Greek on 1 health gap, doesn't get the arrow.
Yeah, they're
When
gonna
they
get out
push,
through
Centaur goes
IT.
down. Centaur goes down. Sloth, insane meat shots. And that's a great comeback. Another great comeback. It was
Look
looking
at Cobra's.
dire.
Cobra's actually
Cobra's
spawn
on
camping
their
right now.
spawn already. This is potential, but no, they know. Nothing from
Makes
Cobra.
sense. They're getting a sentry up here at last too, so they're already initiating the turtle hold for last. Exquisite with his Uncle Dane loadout on.
So we're getting a message straight from Mitchcliffe headquarters now that their game is lagging. So if you're seeing some lag on the stream, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Things should be back. Things should be fixed soon. I'm hearing from headquarters, so stay tuned. But this is
Meanwhile,
going to
you
be
still
even
have
Ubers.
myself, Oz, and Kenji
Oh.
to keep you company.
Rocky
the Uber's
gets
gonna
forced
come out.
though, and they're going to walk in with 20% Uber,
Sentry
and
goes
they're
down.
going to die by the looks of it.
Cobra looks like he's gonna get. No, Cobra barely escapes out of there.
Centaur
They-
gets the Uber.
Somehow don't all die to that and may recover with... Okay, they're allowed to live apparently. They're going to start building that Uber again. We'll see if red team is going to try and walk out.
Mundane's
And
actually on the point now though.
blue team opts to walk in and cap and try and kill the medic with the soldier hiding in secret at the moment
He is
now.
up in heaven.
Mundane spamming rockets and nearly kills
Mundane
Diesel for
finally
free.
goes down.
So that's basically going to allow blue team to just get Uber for free.
I'd love to see a spy from Mundane here.
Red team Uber comes out. Sloth is going to go straight to last by the looks of it. With Greek as well. Greek gets a 2k with a rocket there. Picks up the demo and the scout. Very clean. So it turns that around really quick for them. So this is basically full Uber out at the moment as well for blue team. And they're going to go straight in through door one,
Yeah,
trying
they
to
come
shoot the
in.
medic and the scout. So, Cobra got locked out there because he wasn't on the Uber, but Dog doing some damage, but
They're gonna keep
like
control of the
14
point
might
here.
not
There
get
is a
this.
soldier up in secret though. Rocky Road does eventually go down as well. That soldier goes down. Mundane's dead out of secret.
so point trapped, and the momentum shifting that so quickly back and forth.
Thanks, Doc.
Did you see what happened there, Rose?
Oz is being bitched at by his mom for playing video games still.
Oz is MIA. I think what happened
is that
there
right?
was they kind of walked past their Uber there and they just got a few kills for free and walked back into them after building their Uber. And it looks like they're going to cap here as well.
Mundane is on spy. I want to point that out. He's walking over to door 1 right now. Looks like he might be able to get a pick off. He does get
Gets the medic
Centaur. He
kill.
drops Centaur. 100% Uber advantage gone.
So it looks like Rocky's going to have like a fat 80 ad if they build this out.
And then Mundane is still alive. He hasn't been picked up by the blue player or the red players. So
He's going behind door 2. Oh, cooldown
Cooldown
right next.
doesn't notice him, and he's going to get pistoled.
Nice. Flip from Mundane.
Huge.
Batting. He goes down
Gets
to
caught out
Exquisite.
by Exquisite, but blue
another
team
top
in a
10
really big
TF2
position
play of the
here.
month.
So blue team's got full ad at the moment. So they're probably just going to wait till Mundane gets up and then just probably walks through 1 or 3. Are they even going to wait? I think they're going to walk
Looks like they're going
straight
through
through door
rollout.
2 actually.
I'd love to see Mundane come up on heavy or something like that. Interesting right now.
Double
Back on the
scout
soldier.
Uber, and they don't actually check, and there's a pyro there. A lot of their Uber gets denied, but they're in.
Insane
Are they
damage
able to
from
pick this
Cobra right
up?
now.
And then they will they get the
Half
heavy?
cap.
Cobra, 2 picks in 1 pipe. That's crazy. And Cobra literally destroying everything right now, but can he clutch it? I don't know. He's on the point.
Cobra
Goes
doing
down.
work. A good
Oh,
bomb from Cooldown and
massive bomb.
Shanky there.
Nice pick from Greek, but the spawners
Oh,
come.
the
It's
med
all
does go
over.
Wow.
down. Oh, the spawners come in and
Ex-
save
Oh,
the day.
huge
Big
cleanup by
Exquisite.
Wow.
Exquisite
What a
already
last push.
proving himself.
Really big kills by both teams, but oh, I don't know. Red team just managing to get spawners in the nick of time and just
Yeah,
wipe
it's-
them as well.
Almost pure luck on that regard.
Greek is hiding in sewer right now. There's a play going through. Greek gets him. He's gonna get. Greek
Mundane
does
also does get cooled at in sewer. So Red doesn't have any soldiers here, but they do get the Uber popped out. Mundane goes down.
get back now. They need a back out. But they can fight. They're 2 down currently. This is pretty good for them actually. Is that a soldier behind? Centaur on 8 health. Centaur's literally on 8 health, and he goes
Centaur
down.
does go down as well.
Crazy rockets from Greek.
So red
It's
team's
like-
in a really bad position to defend last tier. So blue team has full Uber ad, and red is still waiting for their med to get up. So they're just gonna
They're
bust
just
through
going
Looks like
straight
they're
through.
just
Nice
dry
awesome
pushing.
diesel.
They get the Uber forced out though.
They're currently 3 down. Cobra goes over 3 traps and it doesn't even dead. Nothing off them.
What's happening? Schlenky tries to jump. Soldier's chasing him through middle and is on top of the medic at the moment.
And the soldier's gonna feed. Yeah, nothing from the soldier. 2 planes going down from blue.
Yeah,
Players
Cooldown
jumping
though going
everywhere,
down.
but a couple blue team players dying here.
it's gonna come back in through choke.
Blue team's still building it while red team's busting through here. Soldier in door 1 and is able to catch the medic out. Trades out though, but
The scout's
medic down.
chasing. Doesn't get the scout.
Red team in a
Rocky
pretty good
roads.
position here.
Yeah,
They're
they're just gonna
about
build the
60 to
rest of
70
this
ad.
Uber.
Yeah, util's coming out from defending team.
Rocky
We've got
Road
a
is
heavy,
still
an
down.
NG, and a pyro.
1 heavy, 1 pyro, 1 NG.
They're gonna cover
Full
the ad.
on turtle.
I hope red team is going to
80%
scout
ad
this
right
one
now.
out, because they didn't last time and they walked into a pyro and a heavy, so let's see if they scout this one out.
It'd have to be a double scout. This is obviously just the best player.
Exquisite's already scouting it out, so they are going to know they have a heavy and an NG, but looks like they're going to Uber through door 5 maybe to try and cut the sentry at the start.
And the Ubering. Oh, the Uber gets the
Sentry's
laser.
Sentry's
Gets
already
the-
down before the Uber even starts. Exquisite's in heaven before the Uber even starts.
Lucky goes down to a nice.
And the Uber
play
does
from
get
Greek.
popped out.
Heavy's getting owned by Exquisite right now, but actually Uber's on the point. Two players die from
Crowdon.
red team.
Nice tracking onto that soldier as well. They're all out. And Centaur.
Looks like they're just
can he
gonna get
die?
out of here.
Centaur's gonna get out. Unless the soldier jumps in. Oh,
Sloth is
Sloth goes
chasing
down.
him. Gets diesel, and he's
Sloth.
probably gonna get the medic.
Oh, Centaur, no. Centaur goes down. What a late death from Centaur. This is not good right now.
So they might even be able to take this to second if they roll this right, because red team isn't even going to have a medic for like probably 20 seconds, but blue team has full Uber ad. So it looks like they're going to come through IT, but they're going to get forced out by a few soldiers. Can't push, but red team's medic is on the way at the moment. Red team's jumping in, trying to block them through IT. Red team backing up, trying to get some ground and get some Uber while they can. Diesel not even being able to leave, cratering on the way out. But blue team's demo is just standing in choke, trying to get a bit of damage and trying to spam. Both teams relatively even Ubers at the moment. Both teams don't really have anyone on the flank, but blue team has a soldier and sewer. Cooldat nearly getting called out by a 2-pipe from Cobra there. Luckily for him.
Very nice pipes from Cobra as well. Playing the high ground currently.
Cooldat is going to take a fight in sewer.
Yeah, Cobra's traps are gone. Cooldat does lose
Cooldat
that fight
goes
as
down
well.
in sewer.
The infamous Cooldat sewer player does die.
They're going to use Uber in through choke right now, though.
Oh, this is a
No, the Uber gets forced out.
Demo down. Cobra, very nice trap.
Red team busts through into nearly nobody and then just gets Ubered straight into. So
They need to push through right now. They're 2 down. They're down on demo. They need to get. Cobra's already in. Great pace from Cobra, but he's gonna go down to
Cobra gets caught out. Diesel go down too.
Red team isn't even coming up with any utils at the moment, so they might be able to get this. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks like they're confident they can just hold it on their own. No sentry needed.
I don't think blue team's going to go through anything at the moment. Looks like they're just sort of setting up to hold and maybe work a pick. I thought Sloth is going to try and DM in door 5 and gets 2-shot by King Exquisite.
Becomes a Sloth sniper. Their team is down and
so soldier on the medic. Is he going to get anything? Jumping around, dies to Greek. So both teams sacking and getting nothing.
Guess what? The sniper's up, guys. Let's go on the cam.
Sniper play. Sniper play.
I've been waiting
that
for a
big
sniper.
Sloth coming out.
Although Exquisite has been on Spy for most of the first 2 games, Sloth has opted to go with the SMG rather than the Razorback, so we'll see if that one plays off. Looks like he's going to walk towards lobby and try and work a pick, so his team's
Lucky is checking off classes though.
But they know they have a sniper now. They're going to play much more scared. They need this space and they need this pick.
Schlanke locking out door 1 there.
Such aggressive peaks from Sloth.
RR is on sniper as well, by the way, just sitting by his combo in door 1. Hits a headshot, doesn't get the kill. They're really balled up at the moment right now, so if they got bombed or got spammed, they're probably all gonna die. They're just sitting by door 1.
Cobra does go down here though.
That's a huge pick. They need to get out. They need to get out now.
Greek and Scouts are still spamming in while the demo down, which is very questionable. Looks like red team's gonna move forward for an Uber push here. RR trying to bust through lower lobby there, but can't make it. Demo, the entire team is still in. There's a blue team soldier trying to work his way in through door 1, but doesn't make it.
And a nice headshot from the
Sloth.
Sloth.
Nice headshot. Very clean.
Sloth had the peak of a medic
Looks
for
like
about
they're just gonna
2 seconds.
Yeah, they're just gonna use their Uber in here.
They bust through door 1. Red team solo.
Nice point play.
Soldier on point.
Sloth, look, Sloth gets the demo.
Oh.
Huge. They get the
And
medic.
he's still
and he
bird
body
rushing.
shots the medic. And
And they're gonna get the round.
Absolutely huge loss from Sloth. Absolutely winning in the round.
We'll
Demo and
round on
soldier
this
pick.
one.
I'm gonna watch Cobra for this minute. Let's see how fast he goes. Does get the slide. But he does beef the rollout on choke, so he's a bit slow. Diesel does get the pack, he's gonna back out. Cobra waiting for an arrow right now. And
He's
Red
spamming,
needs to
but
get this
doesn't get
ground.
anything. They actually, red team has pretty good high ground at the moment. Cooldat's gonna jump their high
Red,
ground.
actually.
Ooh.
Mundane does go down. Huge rockets from Cooldat. But Cooldat does
Very
trade himself
clean.
to Greek. And Lucky does have this ground now. But they have the high ground. And the high ground is really paying off right now. look what's happening. They're getting the picks, but they're back in their choke.
Greek goes down as well, and
Yeah.
Med and the demo are just going to get out of here once
And
Red T
the high
runs a
ground
choke.
there, the high ground there for the scouts on blue really paying off. Getting that exquisite pick and getting the mid.
Crito's trying to edge his way in there, but Schlanky's going to move back after he gets a little bit of healing and just try and lock that off while their soldiers come through. But both demos just trying to lock each other out at the moment. Blue team's not really setting up for anything at the moment. Looks... Medic could be moving towards silver? No. Just sort of a standard process hold and spam type situation.
I really want to see another sloth sniper though.
I want to see the exquisite spy.
I want to see the Kenji Sua demo.
Not possible.
Diesel does suicide though. And we're waiting on this blue sack now. Yep, Greek's getting in. He does get space, but he's gonna get cooldown. Oh, very nice pick from Kuda. From Greek, I mean. The Uber trade.
Ooh.
It's in.
Exquisite does get sloth in IT.
Greek
However,
gets caught out onto that Uber.
Cobra, very nice stickies from Cobra, locking them out. But it's only 2 on point. And huge pipe from Cobra, absolutely huge pipe from Cobra. Huge pipe from Cobra again. He's really getting these pipes off. But this scout needs to die.
Rocky
This
Road
scout
does go
doesn't
down from
die.
Exquisite.
Exquisite, he's a
They
monster.
dropped their med, they dropped some scouts, Cobra's dead, and Blue
And
can just lock in
Exquisite-
a mid for free if they're smart now, or Red, sorry.
Exquisite, living on 5 health, literally going monstrous there, getting the demo and medic not dying at all. He's absolutely popping off, and he's gonna win this team their possible
Looks like
round.
they're not gonna opt to stack here as well. Blue team doesn't get denied forwards. They would have got denied if they had a stack there, so...
My name's behind.
Mundane is behind.
Mundane is
What's
behind.
he gonna do though?
Mundane
He's
is
hiding in the
situated
corner.
behind red team currently.
Comes the jump from
And he's
Mundane.
edging his way. Jumps
Oh!
forward.
He gets a scout.
Oh,
axe.
no, this is
Oh,
looking-
no.
Ah,
Very unfortunate from Mundane.
And he's gonna be angry after that one, I'm sure.
no top 10 TF2 plays of the month for him.
No.
But
Nice directing the
That's
scout
the
though.
anti,
Not what he
you
wanted.
know.
Top
Kodak
10
is gonna
fails of the month.
drop in.
This
Probably
was
really
gonna
go
go
down
Gets
eventually.
picked off
He's
by
got
Lucky.
great ground on the scout and deep. Or 2
Good
plays
picks
down.
from Lucky.
Cobra and
Might be able
Greek
to get
down.
a scout as well. Gets the scout as well, and is chasing the
And the
medic at
medic.
last.
The
He
medic.
gets a saw though. Lucky might
Rocky
die though.
Road, really, but he's gonna die. He does
Oh,
die.
he does go down
Huge.
here.
Huge pick, absolutely huge pick, and the heavy.
They got the
he's done
heavy out. The
damage.
heavy does
He's
go
got
down. They
Lucky.
just need to get on the point
Wow.
right
Full
now.
wipe
It's
at
a
the
wipe.
moment. Wow, what a push by Lucky in the end there. Just like mulching their entire team. Not taking his finger off the W key once.
The scouts on both sides just popping off. I'm watching
So-
Schlanky this
Ooh,
mid,
Schlanky. Schlank mid.
but he doesn't get the slide on the rollout. And there's a
Mundane
fast
gets a
bomb.
really good rollout here though. Does
Did he get
grab.
sticky?
Nice
the
sticky. He should get that sticky. But they're so far back. Schlanky has lost his gun. They're playing the right.
Ooh, big bombs from red team, but they don't actually get
Lucky
anything.
getting this ground, but
Ooh,
Rocky Road
Schlanky
does
with
go
a
down
Like
from
it
a
paid off.
slinky stick.
Mundane 12 health now. He's going back into
Both
IT. He
demos
gets the
fighting.
back.
Ooh, Cobra hits an air shot against the other demo while DMing as well. Hitting him with a
Cobra,
stick
he's
pipe air shot combo.
Going crazy. Nice 30 damage rollers from Cobra as well. They get this mid. Blue do get this mid. Such a close game. 20 minutes down. Red leading 2-1. Blue really do need these rounds quick. If they
What I will
afford
say
any more mistakes.
is, now that Red has the round advantage and the time is slowly ticking away, don't be surprised to see them try to just park the bus
Guys,
and waste
guys.
a lot of time.
Guess what?
I've seen
Rocky
it
Road.
before.
Rocky Road's on the crits. Here we go.
Anything is possible.
They do have 100% now. They need to start getting these crits and backing now. Yep, they need
They
a
do
run
use
now.
the Uber now.
And I'd love
Ooh.
to see a 4K on this crits.
Cobra with a
Shame
good
there's no
trap.
quickie
Might have
bomb.
been a blind dead on Diesel, by the way. But they're
You
gonna have a
love
pretty
crits
big
though,
crits
Oz.
head. Who doesn't love crits?
And
Flank
who doesn't
players.
love a quickie bomb?
Flank players don't like crits. But they're gonna have crits in
90%.
a few seconds here.
Are they gonna use on Cobra or Greek? I'd really love to see.
They might
Looks
not
like it's
even
Cobra.
know. It's probably gonna be a Cobra or crits.
I doubt they know. They're playing so far back though, but they're playing bunched up.
Oh, this
One
is coming
sticky.
out.
Oh, Cobra.
Rocky Road does go down
But
here
the
though, but
soldiers
the
were
big
red.
massive blade.
But it's a wipe. It's a wipe. Cobra. Insane sticky. Getting
Huge
Centaur
stick.
and are lucky. And that's why I love crits. One shot everything.
Very fair game of mechanic, I say. But it looks like blue team's gonna get second for free as well, so red team's just gonna be trying to throw together a last hold, I guess.
Yeah,
But
it's time to turtle up, boys.
they're not even opting for off classes. I've
Back
noticed
on the
that they haven't
Uber.
even been off classing at all in
They're
last.
back on the Uber. And it's equal.
I just want to mention that RR Lucky somehow managed to suicide himself in spawn, so he's got another bit of a wait time before he can come up. Open Grand Finals, everybody.
It's just a great grand final so far. Both teams playing out of their minds, but it's again it's what
So
Just
even.
Jazz said. What
Ooh,
Just Jazz said,
RR's
whoever gets more
on
mistakes.
Spy? He's just checking off classes at the moment.
Slots on
actually.
sniper! Slots on sniper! Finally. And Lucky will know slots on sniper because he's been checking.
The brain on
Sloth.
this player.
Sloth getting those fat picks before. Can he do it again? Let's see. Uber's up on red and Uber's up on blue. A sack but no damage at all on the medic. They need to play aggressively with Sloth here, and Centaur's standing still. If Sloth can take an aggressive pick and do it, he can literally headshot him. Nothing's worse than a standing still medic, I'm telling you. And Excuser goes down. It's 4v6 right now. But
Soft nearly gets a
Diesel's gonna
soldier
get
as
a well.
well.
spawn in about a second.
Kodak goes down here too.
Another pick. Are you kidding me?
They're gonna pop the Uber off here.
Sloth dies.
Sloth nearly getting the medic with a headshot
They
though.
finally get the Uber off, Red does.
Huge pipe from Schlanky, gets the scout. And the huge stickies from Schlanky as well, getting the demo.
I don't think they saw the demo or the soldier in door 2 though.
No backup attempts either from Greek. They're backing out. Rocky Road does get out through IT with 0%, so it's looking like a bit of an ad. Nah, not really of an ad. 20% on red.
I think it'll be interesting to see if Blue tries or if Red tries to park the bus hard here now, because I know they've been working on a couple of those plays, you know, getting a sentry and a heavy setup on the second point, as we saw with Damage Inc. at LAN. They did that to Melbourne Underground, my team and our Lucky's team, so I won't be surprised if we see those plays pulled out and just try to grind out the, you know, the last 7 minutes of this game and win the round.
Well, look, 7 minutes, leading 2-1, they've already lost one map. They cannot afford another round. That'd be absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
They need to win this. They need to win this map. They're gonna grind as much time as they want.
Parking the bus is truly a heroic victory though.
However, it is only 2-1. If you get one round, that could cost them. And if they get another, that could literally cost them the map and the grand final.
Yeah.
It's a lot
If
to
it,
Red
if it,
here.
I
Red
think if
screws
Blue
up,
if
it's all
Blue can
over.
get the if Blue can get around here, and if it goes to Golden Cap, then I think Blue's going to take the game. But we'll see. We still got, you know, 6.5 minutes left of open grand finals process, so we'll see how we go on it. Greek does go down here. The Uber does get forced out. And
Well, that's gonna
Blue's
stay out
Uber's,
and rejump.
Blue's Uber here is really bad. But they
Ooh.
do escape. Now,
Cool
Cobra
dad.
goes down.
Good rockets.
Rocky Road goes down too. Mundane goes down. It's nearly a full
Why?
wipe here.
It is a wipe by.
Now he does
Sloth
go
gets the
down.
pick.
Really good play from Cool Dad there. So he just like kited that entire Uber and then re-jumped on top of them with nearly no HP and still managed to get their demo and medic with just 2 rockets.
And a bit of questioning in chat. Both teams a bit frustrated. 5 minutes. They need another round. One more round, and this can win them the map easily.
Centaur a little bit scared of Greek there, but they do manage to get him. So it's probably not the best to be feeding on like 30 disad there. On holding last as well, but you get that. So we'll see how this plays off, but they are hard building on last. They do have a sentry, so they're doing a little bit to try and help ward them off, but maybe a heavy or a pyro would work wonders as well.
There's only 5 minutes left in the map time though, so you know, if they want to get back into the game and get to mid and get to Red's last, and they've got to make something happen. They've got to force the issue, because now that, you know, now that Red's got Uber, they can just set up shop and just say, all right, you know, we don't have to do anything.
The
It's
ball's
your
really
it's
in
your move to
Blue's
make.
court. Greek on spy, or is he just checking? Interesting. Just checking. too scared to spy last. Cobra peeking out door 2 to try and spam something, but nothing is there.
Yeah, like I said, you see them just... They've got a very passive hold here, so I think you're just going to see them try to grind out the rest of this game.
Mundane on the spy class, but I don't know if the soldier swarm or it was just spamming, but... Yeah, he's definitely been spotted. They're looking around for him at the moment, so... They might push forward here? Unknown?
Mundane feeds ya.
Yeah, Centaur would have seen Mundane try to get in through sewer.
Soldier jumping through as well. This really isn't too good of a play by Blue here.
It's gonna be the distraction play just for Mundane to get in. Mundane though, he's in sewer and he can't do anything right now. It's looking pretty dire for him actually.
Blue team really isn't doing much to help themselves at the moment. They're really parking their own boss on last and totaling.
Sentry, get exquisite, huge sentry. Yes, and
Red does use the Uber though.
Blue still has their
not
sentry
a good
up.
Uber.
Blue team still has full Uber. They still have full sentry ad, 2-player ad, and Uber ad. This is huge.
There's 3 minutes.
2 kills on the sentry, gentlemen, and lady gamers.
Gentleman and mental gen.
I don't even know if red team has to actually do anything at this point. I think they can just sort of stand in the choke and shoot at them.
Mundane gets caught out, he dies here. And they've used an Uber through choke. They're gonna force out red, but then red's gonna have a big ad here now too. The red's got about 60 ad. Exquisite and Cool Dad go down here. Failure at getting Rocky Road. Sloth goes down, but Diesel goes down here too. They've dropped 3 players, and all of a sudden they've gone from holding Blue's second point to almost a nearly last hold.
Those are really big misplay. I'm not sure why they were so, tunnel visioning their medic when they had, 60 ad there as well. I'm not sure if they knew
2 minutes
if that
20.
had processed in their minds, but...
Blue need this round. If they don't get this round, that's possibly the match. This is crucial. No one can feed ya, and they need... Scout goes down.
We could be seeing a golden cap, but...
So
the Centaur gets forced out here, and they've dropped 2 players.
It's all over.
Reese goes down here too. You just kind of have to question, why are they trying to push out here at this point? You've got 2 minutes, just, do what Blue was doing, set up a sentry, set up a heavy, set up a pyro, and just stay still. You don't have to do anything. This is your game to make.
Sloth. But they're playing this ad, and they need this round. The cap time on the point is insane. And the medic goes down, and the Exquisite Heavy's up, the Highland Heavy goes down.
There we go.
Huge round.
2-2.
This could be the golden cap, guys. I'm very hyped. I'm honestly hoping now that, one of these teams wins. I'm not going to say who, but...
I really would like if this went to a third map.
And we'll see if our HUD can take golden cap, but,
Bit of a beef from both demos, though. Cobra, though, getting that pack, nice to give him Schlenky. He doesn't actually hit him.
Diesel, big jump. Hits some nice rockets and nearly kills the medic, but... he lives as well.
2 down for Blue, 1 down for
Cobra
Red.
goes down.
They need to run. They need to get out and run. Greek, nice pick from Greek, though. Rocky Road really needs to run here. No one can die. It's only 2v4.
It's 2v4. Crowdog goes down.
Actually, Schlenky is going to jump forward. Oh.
Massive market garden. But Rocky Road does go down
Schlenky,
here.
Though.
They just have to get the point and start M1ing. Not M1ing, Wing. Plus forward. I don't know how to commentate TF2, guys.
I don't know if our producer got that, but... So it looks like Uber's going to come through door 5 here. They got a level 2 sentry set up, but it might be too little too late.
Yeah, the Uber gets forced out here
Sentry
on
goes down.
Schlenky.
2 players are already down. They're already on point.
The point's being played.
It's too late. Everything is dead.
Players being dropped, and Red takes the round. 16 seconds. That's going to be map.
So the series is currently
turnaround.
1-1 even with the second map 3-2 to left. What a turnaround.
So like I said, that's another close game for this series. Protix was close. This went down to the dying seconds to win it.
Red absolutely clutching it last second. They needed that round. If Blue won that, that would have been the grand finals. I'm loving this so far.
What's the last map that we're gonna be watching
I
tonight?
think it was Gullywash. Oh no, Logjam.
Logjam I actually think is a good pick because I know Lucky and his team have worked on it really hard and they've devised a bit of a couple trick plays for it. So hopefully we'll see that come out. I'm not sure how well versed Cobra's team is on it. But I think either way, you know, especially with the new improvements that Logjam has, it's gonna be popping off. This entire
Looking at
series
the
has been
log-
popping off.
Looking at the logs straight away, Cobra 20 to 14, 200 DPS. He's doing his job. He's getting the damage, getting the frags. He's barely even dying. Bit of a weird one for Crowdog though. 16 to 13. He's got the frags. The damage is not there though. Called out 11 to 25. Diesel going 18 to 25. Both 25 stats for each soldier on the blue. Schlanky 16 to 10. That's really good if you think about it. He's dying barely.
Yeah, Centaur's only died 6 times on that map to Rocky
That's
Road's 12. That's
crazy.
massive.
That's huge. That's literally a game winner.
And you saw
Centaur
a couple
died.
times. Saw a couple times at Centaur. You know, he's got this massive dodging ability where he gets out of sticky situations, and we're sort of sat here just like, you know, well, how the heck did he do that? You know, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out on this map.
Yeah, and I'd like to say also, Lucky and Exquisite 20 to 25 frags. They're doing well. Good
Yeah, they're
KD.
cleaning up.
But Sloth 21-13. He's also doing great.
Sloth had 73 AC as well, which is pretty fat.
Great game from both sides. Except Centaur though, pulling through with 6 deaths, 18 assists. Also Rocky Road though. I'd like to say one thing. Rocky Road, 1 frag. That's pretty good. Centaur
Yeah,
0.
that's top tier medic plays right there. Centaur did drop once to Rocky Road's 0 times, and Rocky Road did do a bit more healing, about 3,100 to Centaur's nearly 30,000. And then as far as heal percentages, Cobra's soaking up most of blue team's heals with 27%, but then it's Crowdog and Greep with 26 and 22 respectively. And then on red, we had Schlanky 31% heals, soaking up a lot of those. Lucky 28, Diesel 14, Cooldad 13, and Exquisite 11. So you're seeing a lot of the heal beam just being pumped into Schlanky, who is in turn delivering what he needs to do.
And I'd like to chime in for that one. Lucky 29% heals and scout. They're really playing this fat combo scout and it's working. Centaur 6 deaths. And I'm loving it. 29% heals on a scout with 6 deaths on a medic. That's half the other.
Yeah,
I'd honestly love to see Greeks and more mark gunners and more crits. I'm loving the crits already.
Oh yeah. But like I said, Oz, we know you love the crits, but who doesn't? Who doesn't, honestly? You want to see the crits, you want to see the fat frags, that's what we all tune in for. Period, statement, into sentence.
Logjam also really good for sniper. I'd love to see the sniper.
Yeah, Logjam's good for snipers. They have added here on the mid a couple different anti-sightline measures just to make the mid not so sniper heavy. But even then, you know, the second point is wide open, and then the last point, there's a couple different ways you can sneak into last and also get a sightline up on last too. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams play around that. I know Lucky, his team have worked on a couple things. One of them, which I'll reveal right now, a super secret, is if one of their soldiers goes down while they're pushing into last, they'll have them come back up with a conch. And then they'll just have him build up and build off a spam. And then once they get that conch, they'll run him back to his place where once he pops it off, they can't hear it. They'll pop it off, they'll pop Uber in, they'll get the conch off. Invincible players, fast players. The other team, you know, if you play TF2, you can see in a player's movement when they don't know how to deal with something. It's basically that. The other players don't know how to deal with fast, invincible players, and then they just take a round.
Yeah, very
So
well
look
said.
look out for that. It'll be interesting to see if they can pull that off.
Conch demo is like huge as well. Like just like how fast and how hard that spams as well is ridiculous.
Also, I just want to say one thing. This map, this mid is all on the demos. Whatever demo gets ground, that's how they're going to win. And I'm telling you, I played this map. If you get sneaky twice, you need to back out so far. The other team gets so much ground.
Might watch Schlanky this mid. See how
Yeah, I've been watching
he
Schlanky
does.
as well, actually. I'm going to watch Cobra, actually. I'd like to see the golden sticky bomb.
Schlanky kind of stuffing his roll up. Yeah, really slow rollout from Schlanky here. Cobra already spamming by the time Schlanky even gets there.
That's the ground already.
Schlanky's taking ground, but he's not doing damage at all here.
But the
Actually,
soldiers are
good
red.
stick on the demo and medic there.
The soldiers
too
are
bad
red
damage,
taking
but-
insane ground. But
Ooh.
Cooldat gets slots with a nice rocket.
Two huge
Center.
kills.
Centaur's out. Centaur's out already. He's coming back into the fight, but it's dead for the red team. Blue team cleaning up. Centaur gets out. The scout 33 health. And it's gonna be another hold, I'm guessing. Actually, no, they're gonna take this straight to second. They need to really not hold this. They shouldn't have stacked, in my opinion. They should have just taken it straight to second. But now they're gonna hold second. It's gonna be even. I'm waiting on the sloth sniper.
Oh, it looks like Red's just getting set up on last right
Yeah,
now, so they're just gonna
baiting.
hold that.
Cooldat's kind of baiting for Diesel, is sitting in this weird spot by the point. Yeah, I think he's gonna jump in a second here. He's bombing onto the medic. And
Does
ooh,
not get Rocky Road though.
40 HP survives on. Super close. We've got
And you're just seeing the
Exquisite on the
defensive
Kuda.
measures being set up.
Nice trap onto the light one. I didn't even actually know this one, but you can't even see it because the lights are so bright. But instead of pushing through, they're just edging it. To say one thing, that heavy's up. It's gonna be a hold. I would love to see the sloth sniper now. We're just waiting on the sack from blue, I'm guessing. But Spy's up on our lucky. Spy is up on our lucky. I don't know if they're checking for things.
Yeah, I reckon he's probably
No,
just checking.
Lucky's
for...
going. No, I think he's going.
Is
He's
he?
going.
Is he?
He's going.
Oh, he
He's going
is.
bottom right by the looks of it.
He's holding it though now. The soldiers, there. He knows the soldiers there. He's gonna be calling out to the team right now.
Yeah, they already knew that soldier was there.
Yep.
I've been spamming him.
Good spam. Good
Ooh,
spam.
Cooldat hits him with a nice
Does
Huge
go
rocket
down.
rockets from
fade away.
Cooldat. Now Lucky can definitely push out and get this.
So it looks like
Spy
Cooldat's
cam,
gonna try and
spy
spam
cam.
for him while RR is in.
Yeah, Lucky's just going to be looking out over towards that left side the right side to let the other his team know this is where the combo is. All right, I'm going to be moving in, create a distraction for me.
Oh no.
Ah, beefs the backstab. Bad luck. I like seeing that the boldness from Lucky early on. You know, it is early on, so you
Mondane's
can
on
sort of
Spy. Mondane's on
afford
Spy.
to make those decisions. But we do have
Mondane's
Mundane on Spy here too.
Huge. And really good coordination, but he does get. He gets shot. Nice rockets from Diesel, finding out where he is. He's gonna back out. Either he's gonna back out or he's gonna jerk around off there a little. Finspot, they're on Pyro, and they're on Pyro right now. Lucky spraying every single particle he can. I don't know what Monday can do here, but this is not good for him right now. They know the Spy's there, they have the Pyro. And
So
he's
they're
just
still doing
sitting
a
in
good
a
bit of
corner.
spy checking as well.
He's just sitting on a corner. He gets tagged again. Oh no. And he might as well just go back to spawn because there's nothing he can really do here.
Nah,
Fake is a sniper.
he's going to re-enter though.
Really ballsy play from Monday and
Ooh,
He's gonna
Actually, that Diesel
decloak
there,
here. On point.
oh
No, he
no,
gets out.
he gets spotted. He's gonna
Oh,
not die
gets
for
out
this.
with 20 HP.
Shocking he doesn't die for Force!
The
Force.
Ubers do come out.
Ubers
Ubers do
straight.
come out.
2 players from red already down. Blue getting these picks in. And Mundane's about to come back in. I'm waiting on these stabs. But
Blue does
Red-
drop 3 players here
Red
though.
taking this back. Insane rockets from Cooldown and scout shots from Lucky.
Cobra does jump. Centaur.
Nothing on
Centaur
Centaur.
lives here.
It's Mundane though. Where's Mundane though? Mundane's there. I don't think they know he's on Spy. He can back up this possibly. Nah, he's gonna die. Watch him die. Yep, there he is. He's gone.
Exquisite takes him
Exquisite.
down.
Ooh.
Big exquisite play.
It was looking so good for blue with his picks, but red getting at
Exquisite
the
Brain
back.
just sniffed him out there.
Exquisite really proving himself that he can play main.
He's ready for the big time. That's right. Looks like they're just gonna hold here, set themselves up so they can push in with Uber Ad. They've got about 80% right now to Rocky Road 60, so it's fairly even.
30% actually out on red. Even if they played this through, they could get the medic pretty easily. And oh, Exquisite goes down.
It looks like they're aggressing though.
They do
get the Uber forced out.
But Rocky Road's gonna get his Uber. Rocky Road gets his Uber, and it's all over.
And
Rocky
now
Road,
they're
they're
out of
forcing
it.
from about a 40 damage sticky. I don't know if that was good from him.
Alright,
One
still
player's about
gets
to go
out
down.
for free though.
Kuda goes down, and another Diesel goes down too. Greek goes
Greek
down. Nice
goes
pipes
down.
from Schlanky though. Schlanky's gonna get nice pipes from Schlanky again, but he does go down. Huge pick, and they should be pushing this straight through last, but they do lose two, so it doesn't look like anymore. If Exquisite
Looks
goes
like
down
the
here,
scouts are sacking for the med. Lucky
Exquisite
does
goes
get
down,
out.
and the medic might go down.
Crowdog goes down to
Centaur
Lucky.
getting out. Centaur really pulling clutch out here, getting out. Oh my, Centaur, mate.
So this is gonna be an even Uber situation. Like, because he just worms his way out.
It's just
Very
insane.
nice.
Centaur's just coming up clutch with his ability just to get the hell out sometimes. You like seeing that as someone who's main's med, just the ability to... Oh, and Diesel jumps up onto the med, does not get him, but gets a fat rocket off onto him.
50 health on Rocky Road. If he did have Uber, I'm guessing he would have forced that, so, you know, kind of good they actually didn't have Uber there.
Look, Greek's going under. He's caught up. He's seen by Centaur though. Not Centaur.
And Slot's gonna get this heavy. He's gonna get this heavy. He's looking. He's slowly picking him down. The heavy's spamming just a bit, but no soldier pick. And now they know he's there. Oh, and he's gonna go down. Nice rockets from Diesel.
Slot gets taken down.
Diesel though, he goes down. Great trade actually.
Both soldiers nearly died there though. Could have gone either way. Cool Dad might actually get caught out still here though.
The Uber does get forced out here though. A fairly even trade.
Cobra's sticking up point. I don't think Exquisite knows. Taking a fat amount of damage though. Ooh.
And Exquisite goes down here too.
Cobra doing a good job of spamming the point there.
Cobra's still up. They have players on the point. And looks like Blue is going to take the round.
Very clean. Good work from Cobra and Sloth there, but just working the point while working picks.
Just a great round from Blue in general.
I'm gonna watch Schlanky again this minute.
Yeah, let's watch him. Can he get a fast? He does get the slide. Absolutely
Very nice.
Great. He's gonna get the ground though. It's
Get
all
the
about
early
ground.
sticks off.
Diesel already down to 100 health. He's gonna get this arrow from center. He's not gonna use Gatsa now, and he's about to jump. He comes to jump from Diesel. Huge jump from Diesel, but he goes behind. No damage, nothing. He just
Cobra
goes
does
behind.
go down here. That Blue's missing their demo. The Centaur goes down here. That's a big pick from Crowdog.
There's a blue soldier behind chasing, and Cool Dad's gonna go in for a big bomb. Looks like he hit a rocket on the medic there, but is gonna die to Crowdog.
He ends up falling. He misses the bridge, so he ends up falling. Isn't able to stand right next to him and blast rockets.
Diesel is still behind DMing. He's in like their choke at the moment. Is he gonna try to chase the medic? Looks like he is. Blue team might not even know Diesel is there at the moment.
Nah, he's spotted out by Crowdog.
Yeah. Nice rockets onto Crowdog there. He's still just pestering behind, which is probably might even be able to get the oh!
Diesel,
Ooh, very nice
Diesel
rocket
gets
on Diesel.
Cobra.
Absolutely
Massive
insane.
play.
20 minutes left already, and Diesel right away. 1-0 though on Blue.
It's like they're going to start trading spam here.
They need if they get this round, this could be crucial. Two more rounds, and I think that could be cool. Just because you know.
Diesel hits him with the smiley face in chat as well.
Bit of banter from Diesel.
Uber does
Uber
get
coming
forced
up
out
on
here.
left side. They Uber in, but they're not really able to get anything, and they're nearly already out.
Flash a
Exquisite's
lot of players. Exquisite's going huge.
So he's
Cool,
gonna
that
run
does
back
go
to
down
spawn
to
and
Greek
switch
here, though.
off. Might even have enough picks to push out a last if they have someone watch, but they just have it trapped at the moment. They don't have anybody watching because Romer is out already on second trying to.
Oh,
And
gets the
Rocky
medic as
Road
well.
does go down. Rocky Road
proving
goes
himself.
down. It's gonna be a long time till he respawns. Blue's gonna have, or Red's gonna have a big Uber advantage off of this.
He's actually
currently
looking good for Red at the
50%.
moment.
Every player in this server proving themselves. They can play main easily. Just a great performance so far.
And then
crits from Rocky
Centaur
Road.
does have a big Centaur had a scout right up on his ass, but he does get out.
Exquisite
waiting for the
with
health
the MIDI
pack.
shots.
Still waiting on the crits, but nothing yet.
Mundane is kind of hiding, like on a corner. It looks like he might be going for a sack in a second. Heard that they called, and he's walking straight in. He's got hits a
He
fat
does get
rocket, but
forced
they
out.
Uber in time.
2 players down on red, by the way. Sloth might go down to the scout. Schlanky. Huge. And Schlanky's getting so much damage on every player. But it's not enough. Red down 3, they need to back out straight to second. Who's gonna get this mid?
They're running.
But they get the spawners. They get the spawners.
Oh,
Who
Diesel
does
dies
have
in
a
the
player in
corner.
that lobby area though?
Red team 2 down at the moment,
Does take
and
Diesel
on
down.
like pretty big disads. So it's really questionable that they're still in at the moment. And on the low ground, it's really not looking good. Crowdog's forwarding, doing some good damage on there. Looks like they get forced
The
out
Uber
early by
does get
cooldown
forced
though.
out though.
So that's a pretty decent play by them at least. Centaur might actually get caught out here though.
This could be insane.
Nah,
And
players save
Kodog
the
has
day.
to really pop off to get sent up, but he doesn't. But Blue's down 3 right now. They're all the way to their second. This is not looking that bad for them actually. But Rocky Road, there's a scout on him. Nothing on the scout.
As it goes down.
They're trapped. Rocky Road and oh no.
Rocky Road goes down here too. Nearly a full wipe. They've only got
That
one.
was-
They've got one player up.
Fatal
They get the
mistake.
spawners now, but
Fatal mistake from Blue team staying in there. They really need to get out there. Nice pipes from Cobra.
Schlenky does go
still
down
in
here to
for some
Cobra though.
unknown reason. That's a pretty
He's-
decent trade for.
He's
like,
in so he
Red team.
can get Schlenky, and Schlenky with an F off in the chat. He's probably pissed off about that.
A bit of banter from Schlang.
Thank you, Just Jazz, for censoring that, as this is a Christian gaming stream.
I do what I can. I do it for you, Kenji.
Thank you.
Thank you, Just Shows.
The
Not
unsung
really
hero.
was.
We do have kids here in this stream, like myself. And right now,
But
Red team
Trying to
does
Uber
have
through?
Uber. Yeah, they're trying to get through. Blue, 60%.
kinda-
Monday,
Mondane's in a good
pop
position
here.
here. He's like towards the middle.
I was thinking
What
of
are we
possible
gonna try to
back cap,
do?
but nothing in the back cap.
Schlenky does go
Yeah, he's
down
back
here.
capping now,
His
actually.
back cap actually really good play from Monday. They need to stop this point. Monday could really change this round for them.
They're just gonna stack it and they're gonna
They're just
out-cap
gonna
him.
Yeah.
Mundane can't do anything here now.
Now they're down.
So now
4
he's
plays,
stuck behind while they have nobody. It's because it's gonna bot
One
to
player,
last, but does get
2
piped
players
by.
up on last. 2
Cobra.
players up. Nice pipes from Cobra.
Oh,
Kobe's sticking off the point,
Cobra,
and then
nice
Centaur's
pipes.
caught out here.
really good hold
Centaur,
on 5
Cobra's
HP
on 5
there.
health though.
But that's going to be the round. That has to be the round. Greek, but it's not enough. Where's Monday? Monday comes in clutch. Huge.
Schlenky's still in?
Is that a
Question
penalty?
mark?
Schlenky
Schlenky does go
Schlenky
down
in?
eventually.
Question mark.
tried pulling a god play, almost succeeded.
Greek says in chat, you say no bot, but your team is a bot. Interesting. But looks like they're going to cap second here. And they're just going to reset at the moment with both teams on virtually even Ubers for the time being.
It's another very tight game. We've only had the one round. This is the second round. There's only 1-0 up on the board for Blue, so it's like I said early on in the cast. This is just going to be decided by who's making the least amount of mistakes at this point, because I really can't separate the two teams. You know,
And you're
it's that
exactly
close.
correct. You're exactly correct. Mistakes have been the problem for 2 maps now. Plays feeding in, plays are in the correct positioning. Just Jazz really pulling it out with the clutch calls.
It's mainly being
Thanks, Oz, I
who
tried.
gets punished more rather than who makes more mistakes per se
Yeah, possibly
at
true.
this point.
I think it kind of goes hand in hand. You have to make the mistake to be punished for a mistake. So, We're just
True.
arguing semantics at this point, I
Even
guess.
that though, it's still been a great final so far. Each team playing out of their mind.
Both soldiers hitting like pretty fat rockets for most of this. Sloth actually catches Aura. They have both scouts on their flank at the moment, so they're trying to work something in.
Yeah, Lucky's gone down, Diesel's gone down, so it's
Yeah,
4 to 6 right now.
Demo jumping forward and getting a good spam while their team exits. So they basically just muscle middle for free while this is even. So
Yeah,
it's like looking really good for blue team at this point.
Scout cap and then, you know, try to get
Demon's
some
on the
spam
high
off.
ground at the moment, but they Uber out.
Yeah,
of
blue
it,
has
so
forced the Uber out though, and then red pops too.
the Demo might get caught out because he's low HP and not even on the Uber.
Mundane goes
Yeah.
down, Sloth goes down. There's only 2 players up at this point. It's only Rocky Road and Cobra.
Basically
Not
a
Cobra,
full
sorry,
wipe at
Crow
the
Dog.
moment. Cobra dog.
Crowbra. That's enough of that.
God, bro.
Yep, Scout cap is gonna, and they're gonna roll into second here.
Sloth
so
on the
tight,
sniper
it's
class
so
at the
tight.
moment though.
Oh,
Ooh,
finally.
hits a headshot
That's
on
what
a
I've
buff
been
sniper.
waiting.
Sorry, scout.
The Sloth Scout been waiting for it for about now 16 minutes. But we're finally on it. He's on the forwards. One rocket though, one clean rocket, he's dead. He sees a soldier, nice 50 shot on the soldier.
They kind of walked in and then hesitated, and they're just sort of getting spammed out from the low ground for some reason. They're a
Sloth.
bit sort of hesitant to come in. It looks like their blue team's going to take ground here at the moment. Rocky Road actually gets caught out from a fat bomb by Diesel though. Sloth claps back with the headshot on Lucky.
Sloth claps back on Lucky. What a great call. Thank you for that, Kenji.
Solo Uber from Diesel, he's just destroyed everything.
So this is
Flanky and Diesel
even
coming
at
out.
the moment, but
Yeah, Scout's gonna cap and they're just gonna roll in.
so blue
But
team coming in with
blue
the
does
utils.
have the heavy, they've got a pyro. I reckon we might see an NG. No NG. So they got a medic, a soldier, scout, heavy, demo, and a pyro for their last hold.
Interesting. It's not like neither team is sort of really doing anything at the moment. Like they're barely even peeking or spamming. Like Schlanky's being really passive because he doesn't have heals because his team's just hard building. Because they've been hard building, they've like a slight ad, but basically irrelevant.
I mean, neither team can make mistakes here. 12 minutes left.
Diesel
Diesel
does
is
feed
back
into
in,
that
but-
on a sack attempt.
Expecting Greek to go into the flank somewhere. Nothing yet from him. But he is pushing through. I haven't seen him yet. They haven't seen him yet. This is really good for Greek right now. But the demo spotted him. He has to get out now. Diesel has spawned. And it's clean. It's clean. Nothing from Diesel. Nothing from Greek.
It looks like a scout's gonna swap off though.
Sniper?
The
Lucky
scout.
sniper. Here we go. Been waiting for a sniper.
Let's see
on
if
red.
he can get
Sniper
lucky
can.
at all.
The first ever sniper on red actually. The whole 3 maps, sorry.
Yeah, both teams are just holding fairly far back. You know, nobody's really
Yep.
wanting to force the issue here.
Blue's getting so much ground though, it's crazy. They should not be getting this much ground. They should have taken lobby and held it down.
If you remember, Diesel had gone down, so they were 1 player down. They were just trying to hard build out the Uber.
Oh, yeah, true.
And Lucky does go down here too.
Good pickup, Jazz. I forgot about that one.
That's why they pay me the big bucks, Oz.
The
A full
exposure box
$0 and 0 cents.
for tax purposes. If anyone is listening.
Anyways, they're gonna get bullied out of second here, all the way back to mid. I just kind of wonder how long this round has been going on. And then Lucky. Oh,
With the
Lucky with
body.
a big pick.
Rocky Road's dead. Now, they need this round. There's 10 minutes, 11 minutes left, sorry. Diesel getting up in there. Can he get an air shot? Nothing on the air shot.
Oh man.
And then
100%
the soldier
up.
behind Centaur does get out though.
And this is the mistakes we've been
is
talking
red team
about.
gonna get that
beating
first
like
round?
that. Blue team's
We'll
gonna
see.
go.
They do have full Uber ad here now. And looks like they're all just gonna go in right side.
They're in a good position here if they
Checking
don't
for
beat
traps.
this,
I mean,
but there's
yeah,
gonna
it's
be an
just a mistake.
exquisite Uber at the moment.
They do
Uber
pop
comes
off.
out.
Heavy's not dead though.
Ooh, not able to get the
isn't
medic.
dead yet. The Heavy finally
Cobra
goes
goes
dead.
down, Sloth goes down.
Schlanky, he's going crazy. He's on a 4K right now.
They
just
Wow.
have
to
He's
start
going
playing
Huge
point.
picks. Huge
Schlanky
picks.
absolutely
And there's
popping
the
off
round.
fat.
Wow.
Schlanky on a 4
Big
kill
fat
streak.
round. We are tied up with 10 minutes left to play in this map.
And it's all or nothing. Any mistakes now is crucial. That's the grand final gone. I'm looking at Cobra for this one actually. Cobra is so low and so slow. This is really good for Schlanky. He can take this into the ground. And that's exactly what he's doing. But he's backing out from a nice bomb from Monday. Cobra though getting nice stickies on the enemy team. Same with Schlanky. And a bomb from Cooldown. Nice pipe from Cobra. Shout out to Cooldown.
Cooldown does actually get the medic though. Cobra, nice pipe onto the scout there, but Exquisite does clap back and get him. But it looks like there's going to be a red team in the middle. And they're going to have a pretty big ad as well.
But
so...
there is a scout behind Centaur.
Oh my.
He does get Centaur Sloth with a big goblin play. They do clean him up, but that's going to be a big pick. There's another scout behind. He gets Schlanky.
Oh, good. They may be able to hold middle, but this is probably going to be nearly even for the most part. Greek trying to worm his way in, but sort of backs out a little bit. Nearly gets caught out and choked by Cool Dad, but Diesel does die in the process as well.
Do go down.
So this is basically going to be second, if not like last hold. Yeah, probably second, because both teams are building. But they don't have players, so
Only 8
they might be able to
minutes
muscle
left.
this.
8 minutes left now. This is like one of the closest grand finals I've actually ever seen in my
This is
life.
do or die at this point.
It's insane performances from every player on each team. Every play counts. I'm really interested to see how Schlanky pulls this one off now. I'm hoping he just jumps in and gets a 5k.
Interesting to see that Centaur, all the maps, has only run Uber, whereas we have seen Rocky Road be a bit bold, try to run out with crits at times. They do get the Uber out here though.
It's not a solo anymore. They're flashing plays. Cobra goes down, but Cobra gets cooled out. Very nice trade, and nice pass from Cobra. Monday on 40 health now. He's behind.
Yeah, Centaur gets out.
Oh, this is not good. 2 dead for red, and they're on their last 7 minutes left. But they're just gonna play out, I believe, an ad.
They do get lucky
Nah, it's not
up as
it's even
heavy.
now. Even they can literally run down the time, maybe get a round, and then it's over.
They really need a pyro and an NG or something to set up right now, but they only have a heavy.
Yeah, they can't risk anything, Kenji. It's all or nothing.
Greek is gonna peek mid shutter. Just getting some spam off.
Mundane peeking out as well, trying to hit people, but it doesn't hit anything.
All I want to see right now is the Greek Mark Garner to go drop the medic.
Diesel trying to hiding it. It gets air shot by Greek. That's not looking good.
That could be full. Greek might take this solo, but I'm hoping to see a possible
Looks like
solo.
they're gonna bust straight through after this. Yeah, they're gonna bust straight through. Scout
Yeah,
them
the
right through the
players
right.
coming in from
But
both sides.
Exquisite's Pyro,
Huge deny.
Exquisite's Pyro literally popping up, but they're
Oh,
down
mate.
3. They're down 3. This is so bad. They need to start playing this point. They're playing this point. Centaur's playing the point. Centaur on 60 health. Centaur goes down.
Centaur does
It's
get
a 2, it's a 3.
They do get the
3v2,
spawners
3v2.
though.
Oh,
Good rockets.
pipe from Cobra. Cobra gets the bottom kill. And it's a Cobra can't fight this, and he's not going to fight this. Very smart play from Cobra and for not going in.
What a deny from that pyro though. It
Yeah,
literally
insane.
saved them that round.
Exquisite absolutely popping off this game. Huge plays. And it's going to be on a stalemate. 6 minutes left in the clock, and both Ubers, I believe, are... No, 40% out on Rocky Road. They need to use this ad quickly though. Both scouts are grinding with him. It's kind of funny actually. It's a 40% ad. Now it's gone down to a 20 ad. Wow, they grounded really well actually. They have the Uber. And then
They're gonna go
Centaur's on
straight in with this,
78%. So, God, they need to go straight away. They need to get
pop
this
in.
medic right
Double
now.
scout Uber through right.
An insane call from Rocky Road to take this Uber through. Cool Dad goes
Cool
down.
Dad does go down.
But
Prodog's
they
just
can't
gonna
get
play
the medic.
point.
And he
Oh,
gets
the Uber does get popped out.
Super clutch Uber. Look at that point play there. They just need to get a bit of point play and then it's all over. Cobra goes down. And there it is. Another
And then
successful
Crodog's coming
Road.
from behind. Oh,
Rocky Road might get
two
exquisite.
players go down. That's
Rocky
a full
Road,
wipe.
Rocky Road gets exquisite. Exquisite, absolutely
Top
unlucky though.
10.
Rocky Road. I mean, this is why he's won open
Unfortunate.
twice. Because he's that good.
I think that is what you call a
no.
Brat moment.
Guys, they're 3 down.
Diesel keeps
They're
feeding
They
in
need
though.
to fight. They need to fight. They're 3 down, 2 down now. But it's still fightable. They should not have had to this point.
It looks like this might go to Golden Cap.
5 minutes.
With 5 minutes left to play, anything can
It's a
happen in 5
50
minutes,
ad.
as we
It's
saw
a
with the last
50
map.
ad for Rocky
Oh,
Road. Oh,
big
no.
playoff on
That's-
Slinky.
Oh no, that's the demo. That's the demo. And Rocky
No,
Road's
they-
on 80%
Coming
now.
up double pyro, which is illegal, but we're getting the heavy switch at the moment.
Yeah, that must have been a nice glitch.
The illegal double pyro in last.
Such
Nearly
a
got a goal
close
stun.
game, and they need to go and they need to get this medic center 70% again. Rocky Road's got to do it all. A huge pyro from Exquisite though. He's
huge
denying
deny.
everything. But they're gonna get
Centaur's
this
gonna
medic,
go
they get the
down here. Centaur does die.
medic. And that's it. I think that's the round. And they're gonna get
They
Schleich.
dropped
That's
too
the
many
round.
players.
It's over. That's the round. Insane round. Absolutely insane
Insane.
round. Really good calls from Rocky Road with using that
Wow.
ad, getting that medic specifically. Awesome stuff. I'm loving it.
2-1 with not much time left on the clock to take the Golden Cap for a red team. Not looking good. So I think I might watch Cobra this mid actually. Who is waddling on 47 HP. Probably not what his team wants, but they have the round ad, so we'll see how
Schlenky's
that
out
goes.
here faster. No early bombs yet.
Cool Dad bombing
Oh.
in. Might be able to get something, but doesn't.
Both
Cobra
Cool
nearly
Dad
died.
and Diesel go down. And then Centaur does go down.
Wow, this is not a good showing for red team, who pretty much full wipe apart from their demo.
It's a Greek Hunter though, and his bombs crazy. Just the damage.
This
to the
is
frags.
literally gone from even Stevens to like last hold.
Yeah, and it's looking good for Cool Team Pending. The team left behind. What's the name? The players left behind. They need to come back. 3 minutes when they're on their last. It's so dire for them right now, but they can bring it back. 3 minutes can equal possibly 3 rounds if they're quick.
It's possible, but I mean they're on
That's
pretty
very
big
bold
disadvantage.
prediction,
But
Oz.
the unlikeliness is just so big, and it's a big disadvantage. If they get this round, I'm calling it's over. They've got the power, and Exquisite Soup holding so close. Look at Exquisite. And he denies.
They do get the force
so
out.
much.
Oh,
Another
big
big
denial.
deny.
Exquisite denying that Uber, and they get the pick on Greek. But Kodak goes down.
Kodak does go
Huge pick
down.
Huge jump from Diesel.
Centaur goes down too.
Oh
Even if
my
they survive
God.
this, they're gonna be at a big
Cobra's down.
disad.
No, they're 2 up. Schleiki needs the medic goes down. Schleiki has to go clutch, and their spawners are here. But the
Heavy's
Lucky's
doing
Heavy
work.
getting 3 frag. One
Ooh,
name. Wow. First of all, Exquisite with the deny was absolutely
Yeah.
insane. Literally won them
Massive.
that last.
doing work on the pyro class, as
then
I thought
Lucky.
him.
And Lucky cleaning up. But
Good
if one
boy.
goes down, they're trying to fight this. 2 minutes left. They need to rush to get this round. We're looking at a possible Golden Cap, or we're looking at a possible Grand Final win for Cool Team Name Pending. Oh no, Schlanky goes down, they're 3 down, and it's a fight on Yard. And nice stickies from Cobra. And then Medic goes down, and I think
Centaur
that's over.
goes down.
I think that's over
This
if they
is
get this
falling
round.
apart quickly.
And Cool Team Name Pending, Cool Team Name Pending cleaning everything up, and I think it's over. That's the
Yeah,
round.
it's gonna be
Unless
last.
Schlanky goes huge, and it's over. Wow. And I'm calling
GGs.
out, that's game.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
GGs are
game.
out in the chat.
Both teams insane performance. How the soldier from Greek and the scout from Sloth, everyone on Cool Team Name Pending popping off. Even though Red's
Massive play.
insane effort though.
Yeah,
You just get the sense towards the end of that those last 2 rounds. You know, I think red teams saw that the time was running out, and instead of playing, oh, you know, let's recompose ourselves, let's get our heads back in the game, they started getting nervous, and they just started sort of
Exactly.
acting on instinct instead of acting on more game knowledge, so to speak.
And that's exactly what I'm going to bring up. Instead of playing normally 2 minutes 50 left, and instead of playing a bit brainy, calming down, they're rushing, they're playing so nervous, they're trying to get to that point and they're cool team name pending cleaning up.
What a
34
fantastic like
seconds.
grand
Well,
finals though.
What a great grand finals.
Yeah, this is what you want to see.
That's exactly what you want to see. Just such a close grand final and such good plays from each team. Every player doing their best and some players just proving that, every player actually proving that they can play main. Hope to see these players in the main grand finals next season, definitely. It's over. GG to cool team name pending.
GG, well played, boys.
Rocky Road's third open win, by the way.
Do you you think we'll be seeing him in Inter or main anytime soon, Oz? Can you any predictions on that?
Can you say that again, Kenji, sorry?
Do you think we'll be seeing Rocky Road in perhaps divisions that aren't open in the future?
Look, Kenji, I'm not sure. After his third open win on Medic, I'd hope to see him in main.
Mayhaps moving up the ozfortress division ladder.
I think we're soon getting into... Yeah, well, let's get into logs first of all. And already seeing it exquisite. Very nice frag. A Greek soldier pulling through with a 280 DPM 27 frag. Like, the players left behind could not stop the Greek train this game, popping off every single game, dropping 38 on product.
Yeah, he's doing like pretty well this entire series, so you got to give it to him.
Again, like even after all this, Schlanky's still getting more kills than deaths. He's doing a great job. I think he did a great job this game.
Sloth got 73 AC yet again. Both games I've checked so far, 73 AC. Very impressive.
Centaur and Rocky Road, by the way, 11 deaths. So it's Centaur 18 assists, Rocky Road 14.
Centaur with the big 2 frags is pretty good. A full 10 damage per minute. That's pretty impressive from Big Centaur.
Yeah, overall, though, like Red Team died like a fair bit less by the looks of it, but like the kills were like nearly even.
Not even that though. Diesel though still feeding quite a bit with the 28 deaths.
Yeah, like both their soldiers on Red were feeding really hard, but like the rest of their team had like really like low deaths, which was like, looks like that playstyle seemed to work pretty well for them for the most part.
I'd like to say, Last Jazz predicted the most important quote of this whole series. It all depends on whatever team makes more mistakes, and obviously the players left behind making more mistakes, just silly mistakes from each team on each map, more like feeding, not better positioning. It could all be fixed.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, you expect to see that in open as opposed to the higher tiers, but even then, especially on the last map, I felt like I said that towards the end, Red was just not playing smart. They were just trying to rush things. They're all taking fights individually and not pushing out as a team. And when you do that, you get caught out, and that's how you lose the round, and ultimately you lose the series because of it. Not to take anything away from them, because I think both teams played extremely well and they played out of their minds, and this is the type of grand finals you want to see. You want to see close games where really just razor thin margins decide the game, and ultimately the razor thin margins went in the favor of cool team name pending, and as a result they are your 2019 ozfortress season 25 open grand finals champions. How's that for a mouthful?
That is a good mouthful.
Awesome.
We do have interviews. We do have Greek, Mundane, RR Lucky, and Centaur in the Mumble channel. How is everyone?
Doing really well, guys. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
You were in the wrong
game.
channel
Well
when you asked
played.
us that question, but yeah, it went really well.
So can you hear us? Yeah.
Well,
Well,
hello.
good game, well played.
Yeah,
game.
GG's.
Good game,
Very
game.
Great
Good game.
game.
Yeah,
Great
really,
game.
really good game.
I'd like to ask one question to Red Team. Do you feel like
can you guys
once
hear me?
Logjam? Yeah, hey Rocky.
Yes.
Hey guys.
I'd like to ask one question to players left behind for Logjam in the last 2 minutes 50. So you guys are losing like 2-1, and you guys are rushing out of your last. Do you guys feel like you were panicking at that time?
Well, yeah. I think
definitely.
at the time, people had different ideas of what we wanted to do, and I think that people were half committed to their own ideas, and we just crumbled with the time pressure because we had a lot of pressure on us to win this one. We were the favourites, so
I can say that. I can say the same.
So we just were like, it was like people like, should we push out, should we not? And then like we go, okay, we'll push out, and then it's just like a half-assed push. So that was what was happening most of the time with those like fast decision pushes.
Also, I'd like to ask, Greg, can you explain 38 frags on Product Oz Soldier? Can you explain that?
I don't know. It's just my DM, my big inspiration from Instinct for teaching me how to play Soldier. I don't know. I just I played like a roamer kind of, and I jumped a lot of people and caught them off guard and got a little frag. Sloth did really good as well.
Yeah,
So-
42 for Sloth as well.
Very, very good there on his behalf.
Also, Greg,
Yeah.
Mitch wants me to ask you, how does it feel to get out of open finally?
Oh no, I've been out of open, but Cobra just I was gonna roster ride this team, and then later he's like, you know what, you should play. I'm like, okay. So I became core. So this wasn't
it was pretty much
initially
me
my
giving
idea.
it the good. Like I recommended Creep to Cobra, and Cobra was like, "Oh, okay, let's win open then."
Rocky,
Hey
bro.
man,
Third open.
third
win. How does it
time. I
feel?
know, right?
How does it
Oh,
feel?
boy.
You've joined
Only
the
if I
Gotaki
could, only
club.
if I could wear those 3 badges all at one time, eh?
Hey, everyone wishes you could. You've joined now Gotaki also. Gotaki winning 3 times, but Gotaki
Yeah, I
won
just
3
need to- I
times
just
in a
need to-
row.
I just need to get out of open. Somebody please
crazy.
pick me up.
So
You
what's the
could join
plan?
Open Veterans.
Open veterans.
That's huge.
No, but I must give it to Diesel. He was like every time he was bombing me and stuff, and I held the Uber. He was always saying balls of steel and complimenting me. So he's a good sport.
Yeah, I just want to say both Meds I think had a really good game. Obviously Rocky had a great game winning the series. Centaur, you as well. You had a couple times where we were watching up in the commentating booth, if you will, where you would get out of a sticky situation and we're just sort of sat there scratching our heads just like, well, how the heck did he just manage that? So I guess Centaur, how are you feeling after that performance? Obviously a bit disappointed in the loss, but overall.
Well, like Greek, I was actually just gonna roster ride this team as like a sub, and then Lucky kicked Mundane because Mundane was mid and then made me mid, so didn't expect that, and I don't know how he managed to get me to agree to play medic because I've like never done it before in competitive. So the fact that we made it this far is pretty. I'm fairly happy. I mean, obviously I'm disappointed now. I feel like next week I'll be pretty happy that I got second place.
I'd like to ask a very, very important question. Obviously, Cool Dad was on holidays, but such late in the season, and you guys changed your whole roster. Do you feel like it affected your performance?
I'll talk about this. Look, the thing is that this roster is pretty much like a pug team in Essential, because all the players, like the team name is like the players that are left behind. It's like the players that didn't find a team and the players that were kicked from other teams. Like I was kicked 2 weeks before season started, so I didn't want to miss a season, so I just picked up players, and pretty much throughout the season it was like trial and error of what the best roster is, and so eventually it took a lot of shifting around and a lot of I know people weren't happy about some sort of changes, but I wanted to get the most out of the roster, and our availability as a team wasn't amazing either. When we wanted scrims, there was a lot of time with subs, but I don't think it affected us too badly. Yeah, it would have been better if we had better availability and had our roster sorted from the very beginning, but from where we've come from to work really hard with our roster and make these changes and essentially be a pug team to come this far, it's really great, but it's also pretty devastating, all this hard work just to be, just to lose.
I'd like to ask another question to Cool Team Name Pending. A lot of the chat, a lot of Steam messages, everyone's asking, where is Sunny Day?
It's a bit of
Sunny
a
Day
long
is
story,
actually
that
on our
one,
team.
actually.
So with Cool Dad being gone, Sunny Day also went to Germany to play Ultimate Frisbee and all that. So we had to switch about for Crowdog and have him as our main scout. After begging Cobra amount, so many hours begging him to, put Crowdog, but Cobra didn't want to. But I'm glad that Crow played.
Pull some strings.
And did really, really good to fill in
Ultimate
for
Frisbee
Sunny.
is a very odd name for a TF2 league, I have to admit.
It is. It's big in Germany, so who knows?
Very true, very true. Also, Centaur, how are you so slippery? It's insane.
It's spy movement.
Spy
dude.
main
Ooh,
movement.
spy
okay.
mode.
Spyman movement.
It's
Interesting.
called Spy MGE. No,
He
I'm joking.
did
That's
he
not
did
what it is.
so well. He surfed like all my rockets, and I'm like, he should
Yeah.
be dead, but he just gets
Yeah.
out.
Slippery shoes
You
on.
did-
All I do is I imagine that I'm trying to like surf stab someone, but I don't actually do the stabbing part.
Yeah, he did really
No.
well for not being like a mid main as well, and he's like going 1-to-1, with Rocky and all that. And
we did call so many times to like focus. Like whenever I was counting, I was like focus the medic, like in certain situations, and we just generally used to fail. So yeah, he did pretty good.
Kenji.
It's very impressed
Team
with
of-
Centaur.
Team Advance Kenji keeps telling me to tell you to say sorry.
I'm not gonna do it, but
think
I
you
do
said
have
you
to
have to
say
do it.
instead of sorry, I have to say before we go to the obligatory shoutouts. Anybody else has any burning
yeah,
things
I've
they
got
have
a
to
shout
say?
one more thing, real quick.
Greek first.
That process thing,
Final
how
comments.
I kind of threw and went for the mark out on it. I had that. Okay, it was so close. If I just had more heals, I would have just got that.
Oh,
in second
blame it on the
round, but-
medic.
But
Greg.
I
Ooh.
beefed and we all died. So
Jeez.
luckily we came back in long jump and all that.
Yeah, but for every time you threw, I killed myself trying to burst you in sewer, so...
I'd like to say also, Greg,
Yeah.
talking to a mark gun lord, obviously me. How does it feel getting no mark gunners on logjam?
No.
Just
The reason why I
disappointed.
I didn't really do it much on Logjam because I knew from process not to do it. And yeah, so
And
basically
we
I
were
just
all yelling at you.
yes, you guys did yell at me
Yeah,
from process.
But
So
we're looking for spectacle here. We're not caring about what's like tactically the smart play. We want to see big frags and market gardens.
well, you guys saw big
And we
frags
did-
on
we-
product. Like I got a
Yeah,
mark
but we
out in the
did-
first 30 seconds.
we didn't see consistent market guarding Greek, and for that we're all disappointed.
Yeah, you should be
Well,
getting
I'm
at least
sorry.
like 4 a game.
Yeah.
I can average like 8.
I'm
Guys.
just surprised that Greek managed to play pocket throughout the whole one of the maps. Like generally in the scrims and stuff, it's
Yeah.
like halfway through. Hey, I'm gonna act like a
Interesting
Roman
comment,
now.
Rocky, and we will be moving to shoutouts.
All right.
Shout out
I've got a
time,
quick
boys.
shout out. Very relevant shout
Yeah.
out. You guys, this was a pretty close game, right? Talking to the viewers. Pretty interesting to watch. Go watch the main grand finals next Wednesday. It's going to be just as close.
Oh my
Don't miss
God.
Wow.
Unreal.
Alright, let's get to
Yeah.
shoutouts.
Hire this man, bro.
Can I give some shout outs there? I got some people messaging me.
Are we gonna go down
so
the list?
yeah.
Yeah, we'll start with Oz and then we'll just work our way down. Oz cooled up.
I've got a
because
couple of
it said it.
shout outs. Shout out to all the CappingTV boys for letting me cast. Shout out to Lampshade, Pudon, Gotaki, Catfish, Team of Ants, Finger in the Bum. No, that's Liz. Yep, shout out to Liz, Dip and Sky, Seven Figures, and all the HHH boys. And Hazza, I forgot Hazza, sorry.
Hazza. The hero. For me, shouting out, probably just lucky for roping me in. I probably wasn't going to play this season, but I got a cheeky message from him. And, thanks for letting me play demo for half the season. It was pretty fun while I could. Shout out to Diesel. There was just sometimes, he's one of my favorite soldiers to play with so far, where he just kind of seems to always be where I need him. Centaur as well, as like a pocket, playing in the pocket role, having an awesome medic. Like, it lets me do dumb shit all the time and get away with it because I know I can get a good arrow. And also Hazza.
Shout out also to Warnam Bull from Snazzy.
Still going. Still going.
Yeah. How
Oh,
about
yeah.
you, Exquisite? Who are you gonna shout out?
Alright, shout outs to me boys Bumble
Whack.
and Underx. Shout outs to Trips. Shout outs to Fuzz, and shout outs to just the whole Capping TV staff just for casting it. It was great show.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'll see you guys all
thanks,
later.
mate.
I got school tomorrow morning. Esha's later.
Alright,
Oz,
well,
sleep
good
tight.
night, Oz.
Goodbye, Oz. Rip. That's
Shoulda-
in the
you shoulda
chat,
saw him
boys.
during
Get those
nap
deaths in
time.
the chat.
FF
I
just
literally have
pretending
been
to
sitting in this moment listening to you guys talk shit for 20 minutes just so I can shout out Oz.
That's
Truly a
fine.
tragedy.
Fuck
Hold
this!
that.
Alright,
Hold
goodbye,
that.
well done, GG. Fucking yeah, TF2, good.
I'm gonna give my
Sir, this is a Christian broadcast, please.
Top
I'm gonna
10
give my
Pagliacci
shoutouts to
moments.
the Bier clan and also the other boys Vivi, Bitbolt, Stigma, Saturn, and Saturn's Arab Dad. I'd like to give another shout out to Instinct, which he's one of the best players that I've known, and basically taught me how to play Soldier as well. And very big props to him and being the meme god as he is. And also shout out to Skylar and all that, and Cobra's laugh. Big shout out to that. That's half the enjoyment of playing. Every time he gets a random kill, he'll just randomly laugh. So big shout out to him to make it enjoyable.
Huge shout out to Warnable.
Warnable.
Yeah, easy. So I guess I'll shout out CappingTV. You've done a fantastic job with this broadcast, and the events that you guys have planned, we have planned. Shout out to both of the teams. I think it was a really fantastic series. Shout out to Kenji and Oz. Really big shout out to Oz. Oz did a fantastic job tonight. I was very impressed with him as a broadcaster. And then just shout out to everybody watching. That's the most important thing. You are what makes this all possible.
Shout out to all the boys back home.
And shout out to all the boys back home. And my boys in America. I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning for this. Sorry.
Do I get skipped, Mitch?
Shout out to I guess my friends Vorbis and Syzygy got me into TF2 in the first place. Shout out to Kenneth who got me into competitive. Shout out to Cobra for picking me up off Lucky's team. Playing medic, not really my favourite class, but even though I probably would have won if I was on that team anyway. But not because of Centaur, not because of Centaur. Centaur's a great medic. Props to Centaur, managed to surf, I think, literally even my rockets. Not the best run, obviously.
Beastly rockets.
You got to look at the time match.
Yeah, so that's it, I guess.
Alright, so my shout out. I got a small list, but before I do, I got a shout out to Greek's memes. He always used to supply us with a daily dose of memes and we also have the shout out to Social Butterfly, a Scene Ghost, the Shabby G, Finger in the Bum, aka Liz, for shouting me out at LAN. So here it is. Max and our other mentors, which we've had in the last week, and of course my trade bots.
Can't forget about those trade bots, eh? Very important to the team.
I think RL Lucky shout out.
Alright, this is going to be a long list. I'm going to go as quick as possible. Thanks to all my RL friends who are watching. Pass me to Gravy, James RL, you guys are the best. Shout out to Monty Wigglesworth, he's a big one. He taught me everything I know about TF2. Shout out to my team. Thank you for dealing with me. Shout out to the other team who did really well tonight. Shout out to Smokey. Shout out to Jaeger. Shout out to our subs, they did really well. Shout out to Bra Moment as well.
Alright.
Hey, Bra Moment dab.
Quick second shout out. Shout out to Lucky for not cutting me, even though I was trash at medic at the beginning of the season. Shout out to my mum for putting up with me playing this open grand final way later than I normally do. Shout out to anyone who was on the Melbourne Underground LAN team for getting me excited to play sixes again, even though I didn't end up playing. Shout out to Diesel for being toxic, but ironically.
And shout out to Jari from Vaga. He sent me a message.
Shout out to all the people in the Spy Main Discord who I added to come watch this. Okay, we good.
Shout out to Mitch as well.
Shout out to Mitch.
TV.
Big shout out.
Yeah, big shout out to CappingTV.
Yeah, look, I got to do my shout outs list as well. So yeah, it's just my two boys, Bumble and Undrex, and Modus, which is 3. My 3 sons, but then there's also my 2 IRL sons, Exquisite and Cool Dad, who hold it down. Shout out Warnable, and also shout out Satan's hot sister. But
Satan's hot sister.
But I also have to remind you that we have main grand finals coming up this Wednesday, and before that we have the event of the century. We have the Pacific Rumble, the show match that everybody has been waiting for. Literally has been people have been talking about it since 2010. Asia versus Australia. It's 8 p.m. if you are on the Australian coast. It's 6 p.m. if you are situated in the Singapore time zone. Be there. Prem Teams, CappingTV, on Twitch. It's happening.
Can I give one more shout out?
No.
A very special shout out. Okay, sorry.
Denied.
Unlucky, maybe next season.
Shout out to Cobra coming out on product.
Thank you. Thank you for the closing remark, Greek. Yeah, thanks to all the production staff as well. Thanks to Mitch, who does all the work behind the scenes as well. But thanks everyone for tuning in. This was Open Grand Finals casted by CappingTV. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Follow CappingTV on Twitter.